Start. And live. What's up? It's Game Talk. I'm Gangster. I'm here with Brimstone, aka Digital Fracture.
What's up, fellas?
And since Blue's not here, my man JC.
Praise Musk.
Praise,
Yes.
praise Jesus. Musk is here to save us.
Absolutely, round eye.
Half up, Quilo.
Dude, I loved his Twitter today, dude. Like when he sat
Oh,
there and
it's
said,
great.
hey guys, don't worry, comedy's coming back. I'm like,
Yep.
yes, dude. Let's
Yep.
go.
Let's go.
I was fucking with all the fucking crybabies on Twitter today, all fucking day while I was at work. It was glorious. Like, I try to keep Digital Fracture as this brand safe thing, right? But like, if they go to my Twitter, dude, no one's gonna want to work with me, bro. I'm fucking. Nobody's gonna want to work because like today was just so hard not to fucking go in on some of these idiots. These motherfuckers. If Elon Musk buys Twitter, you guys, guess what? I'm leaving. Fuck
Civilization is over.
I'm like, bye.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. No, it's gonna be amazing how many of these fucking people who were all like, oh, Twitter or whatever they're a private company, they can do whatever they want. Now that Elon owns Twitter, it's oh my god, how can he possibly do this? It must be illegal. It's a threat to our democracy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's not just when they were doing that shit, it was just it wasn't that serious. It was private. It's a private company. They can do what they want. Now that these same idiots, these same fucking rejects are sitting there saying it is a threat to our democracy as a country. I'm like, yo, first off, if Twitter is literally the defining moment of where our fucking democracy sits as a nation, and we're using Twitter as a goddamn standard, we are so fucked beyond recognition, dude.
Damn it.
What?
I'm getting nasty. I'm wondering if I have to run full screen. Dude, this is gonna be annoying as fuck.
Hey, girl, let me turn the heater on.
So.
Oh, that sucks. Anyway,
so
yeah. You want to know something incredible? So the week before Twitter was bought by Elon, it was actually finalized, but it hadn't actually like gone through yet.
Oh yeah, because they went to that whole court thing for like.
No. I mean after all that, right? But he's still like it was like a week ago, right? So it was all finalized. He just hadn't actually taken possession. Barack Obama lost 14,000 followers. Or 400,000 followers, and like a bunch of right-wing channels gained 100,000, 200,000. Yeah, it's like, imagine my shock. Look at what's going on.
Luke Skywalker lost 6,000 followers today, dude.
Yep. Dude, he's crazy. Did you hear? I just heard this. I was watching Friday Night Tights before you got on, and have you heard what he did with his son's wife?
No.
He tried to bribe her to get an abortion.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Whoa!
Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, his
Hamill.
Yeah,
his
that was
son's.
That's chunky.
That was years ago. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I've seen an article about that. Yeah, friggin' Mark Hamill. Was it his son's wife? I thought it was nephew.
Whatever, I don't know. One of his relatives' wife.
Whichever case, he wanted her to get an abortion. I'm like, you're disgusting.
Yeah, and tried to pay her for it.
I never thought $1 million on Mark Hamill would be that fucking batshit nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't either. But apparently he is.
I mean, I don't even agree with his politics because he's a liberal fucking little cunt too. But like, I never let that bother me.
I didn't think he was that liberal, man.
Dude, I was like, yo, that's Mark Hamill right there. You know what I mean? Who cares if it's his politics? You know, maybe he's a good person. I didn't know he was straight up bribing his family. Yo, could you please get an abortion?
What the?
You don't want to know, bro.
What up? Go get.
Nothing much on you, buddy.
Good.
And go get to answer your question about that earlier. I'm on Glimish, so I don't have any VODs.
What do you use to stream?
OBS.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mark Hamill did that, and but nobody cared. Nobody called
nobody
him out.
cares.
Apparently,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Nobody Yo, so this is my favorite argument. This is something that came up today a lot, in especially the YouTube clips. Oh, that's another thing. YouTube clips are putting conservatism on the front. Ha! Elon Musk buys Twitter, and now conservatives have a voice on fucking YouTube now? Who would have thought?
This is
So-
YouTube or Rumble, because a lot of right-wing channels have moved onto Rumble, which is rumble.com is like the
I only get Pokemon.
more free speech alternative to YouTube.
Right.
So like you can say whatever you want, right? Ricada had moved on there. He dropped the F slur, and that it was fine.
Pretty good, Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Crazy.
But here's the thing. So I was watching a video. I don't know who it was, but the guy made a good fucking point. He was at a pro-life rally, right? They were, preaching pro-choice. You got, fucking pro-choice this, pro-choice that, and he asked this liberal, okay, so you guys say, like, what is wrong with rape? And the guy got all fucking personal about it. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. You didn't even have to ask that. And he's like, no, seriously, like, I know rape is bad, but what is, in your view, I view, what is wrong with rape? Is it because you're taking advantage of another person without their consent? He's all, yeah. He's all, but isn't that what you guys are doing with abortion?
Yeah, well,
Bro.
they don't think of it like that.
Fucking hilarity, dog. I was like,
don't.
bro, I never looked at it that way. The way he spun that shit, I was like, bro, you're a spin doctor.
Do you expect baby killers to have enough morals to see that? So by the way, Digi, yeah, I was looking at one of your timelines to this idiot Omar Rivero.
Later, Jack. Yeah.
Found, he's lying out of his ass, claiming that Trumpers and Elon Muskers are flooding my inbox with racist threats because
Yeah,
of the
he's
founder
so
of
full of
Tribal
shit, dude.
Social.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's driving them nuts that I'm a Mexican immigrant who created a fast-growing pro-democracy Twitter alternative of no, nobody gives a shit. Trump supporters don't have a problem with Mexican immigrants. And pro-democracy Twitter, and I don't believe. I see his bio. Because on his bio, founder of Occupy Democrats. Occupy Democrats is fucking cancer.
Yes.
And you're gonna tell me you made a pro-democracy version of Twitter? You're lying. Don't insult us, all right? You're lying out of your ass. You're lying out of your ass, and no, like. I still apparently need a Twitter account to browse Twitter because I have this fucking block that's stopping me.
Well, he
Facebook
said
and
he's going to be
Twitter are-
unblocking pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about everybody, but
Chunky, come on.
Everybody unfairly.
Come on, baby. There's my baby.
well, I mean, I Facebook and Twitter, you should not need an account to browse around. I think
Oh,
it's
you don't
dumb.
need one for
Like,
Twitter.
Well, if you just go to twitter.com, it tells you to sign in. If you go to like a link, then
Yeah, you can browse Twitter without an account. It is possible. Just like with YouTube.
Yeah, I've done it before, but it's just annoying. I had to go through those hoops.
I think my favorite thing today is quite literally Twitter bitch that was putting everybody in bogus ass suspensions and having her group or her posse go around and fucking ban any conservative or Republican viewpoint on the basis of terrorism or hate speech. I was like, bro.
Of course.
Where?
That's what I'm saying, dude. And the funny thing, like I said, dude, the greatest thing, I showed you the clip, dude. Bitch, literally on Joe Rogan podcast with Elon, with fucking Tim Pool, and everybody lost their shit by her. She was so shocked that he did that on a fucking podcast. I was like, bro, you fucking deserve it. And I was thinking, like, you deserve far more than that. But you know what?
That was funny as shit.
That was
funny as shit.
hilarious.
You know what? The
Fired
embarrassment
that
was
bitch.
enough.
Oh,
The
yeah, dude.
embarrassment was enough. You're like, well, you know, I admit that we failed and blah, blah. Well, failure comes at a large penalty. You're fired.
Yep.
Yeah, he fired everybody too.
Rogan was like, holy shit, his face.
I'm like, yes, he did.
Face.
Yes,
Dude, and
that motherfucker did.
and the
Tim
funniest
was
part
there,
about-
didn't know what to say either.
The funniest part about that is how they're all fucking bitching, and it's like, man, weren't you motherfuckers the ones who were telling all the Keystone Pipeline employees to learn to code?
Yeah.
Or cheering when unvaccinated people were losing their jobs, and we either wittingly or directly or indirectly participating in cancel culture, getting tons of people fucking fired and shit. Yeah, I feel no payback's
No sympathy.
Payback's a bitch, ain't it?
No sympathy.
And my fucking favorite thing is these are all these people that are like, well, you need to be better than that. You need to be better than that.
No,
this
I am better. I am
than
better than
you.
that.
That's not-
I don't fucking participate in it. That's how I'm better than that.
Exactly. Yeah. That was
I'm
gonna
just
be my
gonna
point.
laugh at you because it happened to you. You know, that's it. I'm gonna laugh at you because you are pro cancel culture, and now that it happened to you, I'm going to laugh.
Yep.
It's really simple. No simpy, bitch.
Hey, all I know is the communist got fired today on a fucking podcast. I love
Dude,
it.
That was great.
I wanna see him do more of that shit, honestly, because that shit was funny. Like, even Tim Pool looked like he was about to swallow his nutsack, dude. I was like...
Oh, that shit was
I've
great.
never seen those guys, like, be so speechless before. It was great.
That shit was great. So priceless.
Hey, I'm glad to have my Twitter back, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
Yep. I'm kind of mad that I caved and fucking deleted that tweet that I tweeted because
Yeah.
But you know, hey, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Whatever. Like,
It wasn't that important to me.
Yeah.
Call that fucking. I wish YouTube wasn't, because I fucking call that motherfucker what he is. But
mhm. Well, that's why we gotta move on to the Rumble.
that flaming baguette.
Mm-hmm. So Rumble. The only issue I have with Rumble, you will need to have 100 subscribers to stream, which is annoying.
Really?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Well, it kind of gets you something. Well, not really, because it gives you like a goal to work towards. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, but
it's
like if
just-
if you don't make videos and all you do is stream, then what the fuck are you supposed to do?
you become a video maker.
That's
Work
nah,
towards
I
it.
don't want
Learn
to
how
make
to
videos.
video edit.
Like,
I think
if you
that's
wanna,
a good idea.
If you want to be if you want to be a streamer, just let them be streamers. Like,
Yeah, but Rumble isn't really based on fully streaming, is it?
well, they
It's
should though. That's
mainly-
It's
neither
another
was
YouTube.
neither
It's
was
another
YouTube, but they changed because people like streaming a lot more than videos a lot of times.
You know. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, basically no nudes.
No
but you can
nudes?
say- yeah, but you can say whatever you want.
Let's get
Otherwise-
right into the nudes.
Yeah, I require nudes. Okay.
Well,
Be
Pornhub
careful.
is there.
Be careful. Jamie may be watching. You may get to see it on one.
Bruh. So,
So,
anything else happened today besides the glorious Papa coming back to
there's-
Twitter and owning it?
Tons, bro. Tons. I got them all. I got them all
Lay
laid
it on
out
me.
in the.
I missed.
Let's do
Oh.
it.
Warhammer 40K, the new one.
Yeah.
It was delisted
Regicide.
from Steam.
Any particular reason?
I don't know. I
Of
don't
course
know.
not.
I don't think the Warhammer people have like commented on it or anything. So yeah, I don't know if they took it off because they're going somewhere else, or I don't know if Steam took it off.
Let me see if I can find it. Warhammer 40K Regicide. Right? Is it Regicide or?
Yeah.
Yo, Ross, what up?
Let me see if I get it right.
New plan. Only Zeds die. Clear?
I updated my drivers on my mouse. That seemed to fix it. Right on, dude.
Oh, this is awful.
What?
I'm playing a game and I just messed up. I'm not even gonna finish it. There's no reason to.
Warhammer 40,000's anti-fascist future. Come on, like, stop, dude. That just ruins the point of the Ultramarines.
I'm about to shut the
Yeah,
pod.
the Regicide.
Keep the area secure.
Damn, we've been a lot of optionals.
Ammo check, people.
I only have Pokemon news, so I can offer nothing.
Fuck.
Well, that's normal. You're
Mark it.
useless.
It's a... She's coming up behind you, Spike.
Regicide came out.
Then I played 10 games of League and won that last 8 in a row. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Watch my ass. Reloading.
Man, we got hella far away from that.
Bruh. What else you guys want to talk about?
Oh, well, I got a bunch of shit in the thing. I'm just in the middle of the game, so I can't really look
Yeah, you're
at
good.
it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so yeah, the people defending PayPal. Oh, it was an accident. Yeah, you probably look stupid right now, do you?
Yep, because they snuck it back the fuck in.
Fucking morons.
Yeah, that's some
Like,
shit.
it
I
was
really...
an accident. You cannot listen. You cannot accidentally type. We will fine you $3,000 for spreading misinformation, Lamau. Like, that's not done by accident. Like, stop. A typo is an accident. A whole sentence is not. Like, stop. Stop being stupid.
What do you mean? It's obviously an accident.
Yeah, sure. Accidentally put that there.
Obviously.
Start losing clients. Fucking.
Yeah, we accidentally let everybody know that that's what we were planning to do.
Reloading.
It could have been something they talked about and meant to delete unless they put it back in.
They did.
Yeah.
They snuck it back in without... They updated their TOS, and it's back in.
Oh, they put it back in?
Yep. I have it posted.
PayPal
I have it
As I thought they
posted.
were gonna do, as
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do. I fucking knew it.
Yep. I have both the there's a Reddit post where they talk about it, and then I've got the actual PayPal terms of service updated where it says that, yeah, if you spread misinformation, which of course, who gets to define misinformation?
Yeah.
You can
Especially
get fined
if you're like an online
$2,500.
bank, basically. Especially if you're an online bank, like who are you to determine what's misinformation?
Nobody important? We'll say that.
That that means the majority of people. Nobody important. Okay, so the entire U.S. population got it.
Yeah, need ammo. There we go. Yep. So I really wish there was a better alternative to PayPal.
Venmo, is that? I heard that's good.
Do any of those work with like, 'cause there's Stripe too, but do any of those work with eBay? Because that's the thing.
I'd have to check.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of those work with eBay, which really sucks because
I'll
I use
check in a
eBay.
moment.
You were MVP that time.
Ooh, I was MVP. All right.
Oh, what are you playing?
Killing Floor 2, because they've got the
Nice.
Halloween, their epic Halloween, whatever you call
I
them.
got a little bit more energy today, Russ. I got a lot of sleep in the last couple of days. I came home from work early. And my bosses were like, "Yo, you want to go home? You look like you're gonna
Yes.
kill over right
You have
about
to
now." I'm like, "Yeah,
ask.
that'd be great." So I just went home early, and I've been asleep for like the last 2 days, really.
It's like, do you want to go home
Ki-
early?
Kill over. Did I hear that right? Kill over. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Speaking of that, what's the word on the serial killer in your job?
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer.
Wait,
You
what?
know, like he got out of the
Oh,
he got out of
shit,
his
am I gonna
position.
miss?
He's working.
Oh,
he's working
no.
a regular
No.
bank teller,
What?
regular bank window.
Oh, did I get it?
Because he couldn't.
Yes. Oh, that was close. Oh, fuck the abomination, dude. I hate this boss.
Fuck off, cunt.
I absolutely hate this boss. Where are you, big fat farting fuck?
Don't peek.
Yum.
Yo, swag. No, swag. What are you doing?
Wait, it's chat.
Fuck.
Do today.
So
That's
does
a
it
lot.
seem like there's a reason to pull out Warhammer? Is like just seems like another case of these companies wanting to take out an old game from the store for no reason.
So which game are they taking out?
Regicide.
Yeah, Regicide.
That doesn't even make sense. Did they lose their rights to it or something?
I don't know. They didn't say. They didn't comment.
Yeah,
It's just,
like I said, I don't think there's any Twitter or anything announcements from the company or whatever. It's just it was delisted. Now they might have chosen to delete it. Like I said, they might be putting it somewhere else. And obviously it's Steam, so long as you own it already, you can always download it.
They also took it out of the mobile store.
For what?
The game is also a mobile game, and they took it out of the mobile front.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's not a license issue or whatever. Like, I really don't like when these companies just, take out the game because it's old. Like, just shut down the server, the multiplayer server, and leave the game there, and put a price drop. Whatever.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
dude, it's gonna be shit like this that's gonna like kill DRM. You know that, right? Like DRM shit, digital rights shit. Like they're going to kill it.
Yeah.
Because that's how this starts, dude. It starts off small with a bunch of shit nobody's heard of, right? And then next thing you know, fucking, we're gonna start seeing like full on like AAA's titles being pulled.
Yeah. Well, it already happened with Sony. I mean, it's happened with Sony several times, but on the PSP and Vita specifically, they had the fucking several games that could not be released on the Vita from the PSP because they didn't have the they couldn't get the rights for the music and shit. Which, like, my favorite game on the PSP, fucking Crisis Core. Fucking
Yeah.
I had to emulate, which of course I did legally because ironically that's like one of the games I actually do have a legal copy of. I mean,
Say,
I mean, I mean,
love the game.
I mean, I would never engage in anything like piracy. That's no,
That's
no.
terrible.
I always any game I emulate, I always have a legal copy of. It's actually it's actually pretty true because most of the PSP or PSP, PS1, Game Boy Advance, and all those games I had. The only ones that I emulate that I don't have are like SNES games and shit. But it's like I'm not gonna be fucked to try and go around searching for fucking SNES titles and shit.
Bro, like, especially Nintendo shut down like everywhere, everything, all of the emulators.
I mean, they shut it down, but there's always like other sites that will continuously seed for everybody.
Yeah, they always come back.
They're like, yeah, we shut it down. Yeah,
Oh, they
y'all
can't shut down
motherfuckers
they can't shut down the emulators usually. It's usually just the ROM sites and shit. Which is like cuz like what's the SNES emulator that's one of the more popular ones. Oh, there's Arch. And Arch works really well. That's the one I use cuz it's on Vita. But there's a couple of them that work and so, you know, they're not shutting them down. But yeah, the ROM sites, like, yeah, they go after those guys hardcore. And it's like, dude, people have told them, dude, it's like, just sell your shit, bro. They would happily buy that stuff on the fucking Switch. But their emulator store is fucking garbo.
Facts.
I don't even know how many games are on it,
Their
but
emulators
it's
suck
tiny.
so bad that even the main community are like, dude, like, my build of main can run this better than Nintendo's emulator.
Right? Dude, and MAME runs
I
like
keep up with that community. That
and
shit is
MAME runs
hilarious.
like ass. Let's put that
I
to bed
know.
right now.
I know it's
Yeah.
not good, but the fact that you could do a custom build of it and make it run better, like, that's pretty surprising. I didn't know you could do that until the Nintendo community kind of came forward. We're like, oh yeah, we did this, this, and this. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know you could do that.
Yep. I guess I'll buy twin pistols. Yeah, ironically, MAME actually runs pretty decent on Android. I had MAME going on my fucking phone, and I had a bunch
ridiculous. Like, they have the money to hire, good emulators. Like, get to have good emulators.
Yeah, they could literally hire the people who make the emulators and make them really fucking good.
Bro, so they on Nintendo they had a shmup on there that's on Steam. I think it's like the Giga Wing series. And the guy that I watch for my shmup videos said that, like, on the Switch, he wasn't getting over 30 frames a second, and he said it ran like garbage.
Yeah.
But on PC, when you get the actual shit from, like, Steam or whatever, from the classic arcade room thing,
yep,
like, it runs a hell of a lot better.
That's what I'm saying. They have the money to hire people to make good emulators. I don't understand. Fucking stingy.
Agreed.
They're idiots, dude. They don't like money for some fucking reason.
Like, oh, you guys are
It's the
bitching
opposite.
about
They get
funds?
too much money. Are they?
Yeah, right. Bro, are you kidding?
It's like, yeah, we could fucking we could remake or like redo some of these fucking classic games that everybody loves. Fucking Mario RPG. What was one of the other ones? Like some of the SNES games that were super fucking popular. This thing, all they do is the fucking the Mario and shit.
You have the Donkey Kong games.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. Fucking.
Yeah, Super Mario World is another one.
It's like they would sell fucking 10 million copies overnight if they fucking redid those.
Bro, Kirby Superstar is on Steam. I buy it day one. They release a Kirby collection that comes with the older Dreamland series and Superstar. I buy it day one. So yeah, like, Nintendo, come on.
Yep, you guys are just leaving money on the table, and you could even, like, you don't even need to pull people from your current projects to do it because you could hire
There
the
are
guys that do
people
these.
online
Yeah,
that are gonna do it for free
yeah,
just to
hire
get their
them.
name out there. God, that's the stupid shit about all of this, dude. Like, for instance, in order for this was before it was released on Steam. Metal Slug, you guys remember that series,
Oh
right?
yeah, yep.
Great fucking series. Love, that's one of my
I
favorite
actually
series.
don't know it.
Okay,
Oh, it's
Metal
an
Slug,
old school
Neo
arcade.
Geo
Metal Slug.
cabinet.
Yeah.
I heard different. Metal Slug. Yeah, I know Metal Slug.
Okay, so these fucking clowns at Nintendo were like, yeah, we don't know if we want to put that out there yet. We want to keep this as a Nintendo exclusive. And I'm like, but you guys aren't making money on this. Like,
I'm about to shut
what?
the pod.
It took them to lose the licensing for exclusive rights and have an entire community that was been wanting that game on Steam
Time's up.
to talk a publisher into coming indoor and picking up their old franchise, relicensing it to a multi-platform setting for them to play the game. The community did that because Nintendo was being a bunch of cunts.
Yep.
Now, if
Fucking annoying.
only Sony would do that with Bloodborne.
Right. I really hope they
Unlimited
end up.
frames, upscale 4K resolution.
I really hope they end up putting that game on Steam.
Talk about. Hold on. Companies. You talking about the Last Descendant, right? Hi, Standard Lady. How you doing? The Last Descendant was pretty good. Like, I played. Oh, the first Descendant. Yeah, sorry. The first Descendant was pretty good. I enjoyed my time with it. The voice acting is fucking atrocious, by the way. Like, usually I could stomach some pretty bad voice acting, but this shit is fucking terrible. Like, when I say terrible, motherfucker. Okay, you know how we got some guys that come in here on Discord and their fucking mics are peaking because they have it completely turned all the way up, and all you gotta do is talk like this, and it's loud as fuck, right? That's the voice acting with some of the male characters in that game. I'm just like, bro, my ears are literally bleeding right now. Like, what the fuck happened here?
Bro, what's this game?
The gunplay is fun.
Gamer
The gunplay is fun. The leveling up shit is fun. I love the boss raid system in that game. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Is just go straight to the boss as you enter that fucking dungeon as a kill arena. Kill that bitch as fast as you can. The faster you kill him, the more drops you get. I think that's yeah, dude. Give me that shit. That was fun. The abilities are good. I had a lot of fun with all the abilities. I don't like that you can't really customize each of the classes to your own thing. Like, it kind of bothers me a little. As someone who's a looter shooter / loot action RPG fan, I like having my own little customization to it. You know what I mean? Like, I like my own builds. But other than that, it's actually a really good MMO, and I think if they keep it to that formula that we get to play in beta, I think that game could go really fucking far. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, for the weapon customization, sure, but I was talking about more or less like your character itself as like the build.
Bro, fucking Two Worlds also has some bad voice acting.
Oh god, dude, that was some B-rate fucking. Oh Jesus, that was like some off fucking brand mics that they were using in that fucking game. Holy shit. Yeah, if Nexon, dude, if Nexon does that shit, yeah, the acting was pretty bad. Dude, what about that frame rate when you were in the middle of swinging your weapon?
Oh my fucking god. On the Xbox, I first played on the Xbox
60 FPS until you started swinging your weapon. It looked like a fucking Nintendo game, dude, with like 2D pixels fucking going frame by frame.
Ooh, giveaway, claim Genesis Alpha 1 Deluxe Edition on GOG. Oh,
Yep.
That's cool. Nice.
What's Genesis Alpha?
Rabbit? I think I've seen it. Okay, first person shooter. Sci-fi looks like indie science, first person horror open world.
Hey JC, what's next on the list?
Looks like Genesis Alpha 1 looks like a horse shooter. I'm not sure, but what are free on GOG? Grab it.
Yep. Already grabbed that the other day.
So aside, after the PayPal, the CoD Outrage, I'm guessing.
Oh, dude, there's been
that
a.
shit I read. That shit I read the other day. Yeah, you posted it today.
I posted
right?
one
You
today.
mean
and there's like
PayPal's losing money again? Oh.
there's some other articles I posted in the GT chat too. Like fucking it. Yeah,
Completely missing the point of COD.
people are losing their minds over Call of Duty, man.
Why?
There was bro, there's one.
Because Hoorah America or some shit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, like
I'm
fetishizing war and fucking this, that, and the other. And then there was one. Oh my god,
Call of Duty.
dude,
That's what it's been about. What?
there's one, bro. This article. They're like in one mission. You are there's some Mexican gang members that are trying to climb the border wall and get into the United States, and you got to shoot them. And this fucking dude is like, well, okay, so technically they're the bad guys because they're like vicious, murderous gang members. But like, it's still a horrible image. It's still horrible imagery that you're forced to fucking
Horrible imagery because we're shooting down narco terrorists. Okay.
Well,
okay,
there's no difference between shooting Mexican terrorists and just shooting regular Mexicans, right? Like, cause that's how it works, right? Yeah, that was their complaint.
Oh my god, dude. Why do these people exist?
Because they're fucking.
Because their parents didn't swallow.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. Parents not swallowing, how dare the mom?
Because she refused to do anal.
Anal.
I wonder
that is God's gift to democracy.
Well, it would be if they did it.
I wonder if these people are pro-abortion. Funny how they're still alive.
Yeah, people are losing their minds over Call of Duty, and it's like there's a lot of things to be pissed at Call of Duty about.
It's like with the other one, the first one, Modern Warfare, cause that mission where you're raiding the house, and you shot that woman that was about to shoot you, and people threw a fit at it. I'm like, well, it's either you or her, the one with the gun that was about to shoot you, and I prefer that it's her that lies down. Just saying, just my personal preference. People just want to bitch at everything. That's all it is.
That's for sure.
Guys. Oh yeah, why do Mexicans exist? You know what, dude? That is the mystery that we have yet to solve. You know what I think it is? I think it's because. Nah, I don't want to get the channel banned.
Yeah.
It was gonna be a dark joke, and I was like, nah. I was gonna do an Andrew Dice Clay line. Yeah. It was gonna be something with the nods. Gee, what are you doing? Yeah, I can't really say what it is. Certain German. They called it German Republican back then. Yeah, the Yahtzees. There you go.
Well, Glimish doesn't like the word, or is it you two?
No, YouTube. We're on YouTube as well, so I'm just trying not to.
I don't know. YouTube usually doesn't get all pissy about it, but they change their shit every day, so.
I know. I was gonna say, dude, they change their shit all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like fucking dude. Be mad at Call of Duty, but Jesus, be mad at them for the right reasons. Like this whole fucking phone number shit is ridiculous. Like I can't even play it. I do not have a private metro, and they're pay as you go, and they are not good enough for fucking. Even though I've had them for fucking 20 years now.
Yeah, long time.
Long fucking time. Yep, not good enough.
Time's almost
Oh,
up.
and I've been a member of Activision Blizzard since fucking. God, I don't even know.
Bro, imagine, dude, not being able to play your like a good ass shooter because you don't have a fucking mainline AT&T line, dude. Like what?
Yep,
What?
and I don't want to sign up
Like,
for
are
a
you
fucking
fucking for
2-year
real?
contract.
I'm not gonna sign up for a fucking mainstay carrier for their sake. Dude, they can suck my dick up until they hiccup. I ain't touching that shit then. As much as I love Call of Duty, dude, like, I would have been happier if they went the Valorant route, dude. Give me the Valorant route any day of the week over a mainstay carrier. Because these fucking prime carriers, dude, they suck ass, dude. They are not even good. And they overprice your shit on purpose.
Mhm.
But is he Blafrokin?
Who?
The guy in game. They're talking about he's
Oh.
not black, he's African. You know how it is, dude. Game chat, being stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, speaking of which, we should congratulate Elon Musk for being the first African American to buy Twitter.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, sure.
First
he is an
African American to
isn't
own a major Silicon Valley social media entity.
he? Could be albino.
Yeah,
I think
right.
he's South African. Yeah. Never met a nice South African. Yeah.
Oh my God.
When you say that, though, a lot of idiots on Twitter like don't get the joke.
No, they don't understand. He's
blah,
not black.
because, so why? He's still African. It's like it doesn't fucking matter.
That doesn't matter
Yeah,
to them.
they
Yeah,
don't get the
because they're
joke, man.
racist.
Then you're gonna have the liberals come out. Excuse me, sir, but you don't know what the meaning of African. It's Afro, and then can.
Are you an Afro can or an Afro can't?
Well, perhaps you're an Afro cunt.
That's certainly a possibility.
A bunch of racists just, going out. He's not African. Well, yes, he is actually born in Africa. He's born in Africa, so he's African American.
He's more African than your black ass.
We was kangs and shit. Fuck me.
Okay, ammo. Oh, I don't have enough to upgrade the. Damn, too heavy. Oh well. Yeah. There we go. Sell that.
Sell it.
Sell it.
Sell
Oh,
it.
Buy.
I don't have enough.
Buy it up.
I don't have enough.
What do you want to buy?
An upgrade of my M14.
Oh, are you playing Killing Floor?
Yeah, I'm on Killing Floor.
Protect the area.
Yep, having fun with their Halloween thingamajigger, whatever they call it.
Thingamajigger?
Yeah.
Event.
Yes. Event. Oh, damn, that hurt. Yep. They have a pretty banging Halloween event. Although it's Killing Floor, so it's kind of just all the same things. Oh, damn. Oh, and that's big guys coming. Fuck you, you rancid hoe. Fine, pull out the big guns.
Alright. You said you had it in GT, right?
Yeah, huge list of shit in GT, so.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Apparently, like, there's some fucking there's something in Overwatch that people are getting all pissy about.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't read it. Like there's
All right, I'll
a
check it
bunch
out
of
in a
stuff
minute.
that I just didn't read. But
Like Overwatch 2, like
yeah.
That makes me feel like John Wayne right on the money.
Fantastic work. Area remains unbreached. Impressed.
oh, no surprise, Vice have put out a garbage article.
Yeah, right.
Hey there, Mr. Moneybags. Don't forget to invest that cash.
Just glad it's not mine.
I guess it's something about legendary skins, or is this WoW?
What?
No, it's let's see.
No,
Overwatch.
Overwatch 2. Each legendary skin is the price of a whole game.
Oh, there's that. Yeah. But no, that's not the one I'm
Like, what the
specifically
fuck?
talking about.
2,600 credits. Like,
Overwatch
come
2.
on, Blizzard.
Overwatch 2 players outraged by sexual harassment simulator custom game mode.
Oh, that. Yeah. There's that.
Additional
That's funny.
5v5
You
battles.
know the optional thing you don't have to enter and
Nope.
play.
Overwatch 2 allows players to create their own custom game lobbies and blah blah blah. However, there's a dangerous side to Overwatch games, as many players have encountered sexually explicit content hidden within the
That you
game's
can
catalog.
avoid.
Game modes titled Tinder Watch 18 Plus, Anime Girls Naked, and $EX are easily accessible to players of all ages. It's almost like fucking they should pay attention when the terms of service read, we cannot guarantee the fucking quality of online interactions.
And someone was talking about it, and she actually goes like because they made this game for kids. I'm like, no.
Well,
It's not a
kinda,
kid's
sure,
game.
but like, no, not really. Like, and like I said, that's why they tell you we cannot guarantee online interactions. You might that's every single multiplayer game ever states right up front when you agree to the terms of service that you might encounter some nasty shit when you play online.
And we are all assholes when we're online. We are all dickheads.
I mean, we're all
Why
assholes,
are these people
period.
surprised?
But, hey.
Well, you know what I mean?
It's
But you know what I
worse
mean. Though? Like,
online,
it's
yeah.
so stupid to be like, oh, you guys are so spotty.
Dude, like, this has been a thing with games that allow custom game modes for forever. And what's the first mods that came out for Skyrim were fucking titty mods.
Fuck.
Or Fallout 4 was fucking turn your companions into fucking hoes. Every time.
Yeah, this shit. I imagine it's worse than Minecraft. So. Like,
Yeah, right.
Minecraft is an
Dude,
actual.
Minecraft has
is an
this
actual
shit.
kids game. Minecraft is an actual kids game. This one Overwatch.
But again,
does that
even
shit
Minecraft
is
states
zero.
right up front that online interactions are not guaranteed. Like, people can say some shit in
They're
chat,
mad
people
because
can say
explicit
shit in
game
voice
modes are
chat.
being pushed down when it's customs.
And it's not
you-
even an explicit game mode, right? You can't make anything explicit in the Overwatch custom games. It's just the names of the fucking servers.
Oh god.
That's all it is.
Is open again. Let's get you restocked.
It's just name, and there's no actual content.
Yeah, or I guess,
Or
well, I
condition.
guess maybe they could, like, this says, oh, they're trying to entice adult players into lobbies where they can live out their sexual fantasies, which is like, oh, okay, so they can fucking tell each other that they're sucking each other's dicks or something. I don't fucking know. I don't care.
So instead of sexting, right? Phone sex in Overwatch 2.
Yeah, Overwatch sex. Okay, yeah. Dude, like,
phone
you mean
sex in Overwatch 2? Okay,
you
whatever.
mean like
I don't give a shit.
what the the role-playing servers in World of Warcraft were fucking famous for? bunch of people sitting around in a circle in the middle of fucking Darnassus, fucking cybering with each other. Yeah, that shit's been going on for forever. And if I really don't care if like what, yeah, an 8-year-old, sure, but like fucking if you're older than like 13 or 14, it's like you know what you're fucking getting into, bro. You've looked up worse on your phone. Like let's not get this twisted. Yeah, you know incognito, you know how incognito mode works on your phone. Don't play a player, bro. Yeah.
My God, it's so offensive. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but that it's like
seriously.
come the fuck. Yeah, and what? So you're gonna get a custom game mode where the title is fucking cash symbol EX, like that. That's gonna be the. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You've seen worse on fucking Twitter. You've probably paid for worse on OnlyFans. So yeah,
oh, here's another kids game.
And wait a second. Here. How does the fucking? Oh, I guess they're bypassing the content filter.
Probably.
Yeah, that's I guess because there is one in fucking. Overwatch has a chat filter and shit. So. Yeah, of course. Which fucking turn that shit off immediately, right? Who the fuck leaves that shit on?
Obviously, I do, because I'm a wholesome Christian boy. All right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. What are you, blue?
Oh, I'm a virgin.
Okay, who asked?
Pete. You asked me if I was blue.
Rest
Well, I guess I am blue
in.
in some way or another, right?
Aren't we all blue?
Oh, aren't we though?
I mean, here's my thing. Like, you know, if you're crying because you know your 10-year-old or whatever, going online Overwatch 2, because of those server names, you better not have him still play Roblox, because I guarantee there'll probably be worse shit on Roblox.
Well, this is the thing. It's like kids on the internet. Like, either you better be aware of what they're doing, or you just better talk to them about it. Now, luckily, I wasn't a dumbass. And I didn't have any trouble separating fucking real life from fucking porn and shit. And so it didn't matter that I was looking that shit up when I was fucking 12 or whatever it was. But, like, if your kid has a problem with that, well, then you need to fucking talk to them about it.
So this is what a vagina looks like, and this is what a penis looks like. Don't touch this thing or that thing until you're 18. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
Is that not, like, but that would be so much better than what we're doing now, right? Like, come on.
Or just talk to him. Just, like, look, bro, you might find some shit online. That's how it goes.
This is true.
Damn, I wish I had one more.
Imagine you're a kid. Like, oh my god, I looked up Rule 34 on such and such character first time. It's just a fuck one. First time, son. Yeah.
First time.
Now, son, you may experience nightmares for the next few nights.
Yeah. You know what my coworker did?
Yeah, check out Blue Waffles.
Coworker did, dude. No, that's exactly what my coworker did. She literally told his little ass when he was like 13. Hey,
oh, dude, that's foul. Why you gotta do that? That's child abuse.
He said, and you know what she told him? You know what she told him? She was like, look, she's like, I don't give a fuck what you want to do when you're out of my house. Like, just be safe about it so your dick doesn't like go into something like that.
Right.
And, hey, you know what, dude? Dude, it actually worked. He had a kid at 18, right? He waited. He got with a girl that he really loved. They're still together. They got married. You know what I mean? Like, so hey,
good for him.
It does work. What?
Dude, I didn't fucking end up having a kid at fucking Well, I still don't have a kid, but I didn't have one at 16. Or fucking, I didn't catch no STDs.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, be safe, wear a rubber, don't have sex with literally anybody. It's not all that hard.
Well,
And
apparently it is.
if you fuck up, accept the consequences.
Yep.
That's the thing. That's the most important thing, right? Because everybody fucks up, right? So yeah, you might fuck up, but if you fuck up, just be prepared to accept the consequences.
Yep. I mean, he did it when he was in high school with her, right? But like, he still had a full-time job. They were saving money up together to get an apartment. So like, they were already prepping for this lifestyle already. Like, that was what they wanted.
Okay,
Which
good
is
for them.
something like, how many fucking kids can say that though? You know what I mean?
No,
Like, not a lot
I
of kids can say that at all. They're like, yeah, I was dumb and I had a kid when I was 15.
No, I have a friend who's a teen dad. He had his first kid. He was what, 16, with his girlfriend, and he never ducked out his responsibility. He has more kids, took care of them. He has a good job, and he makes sure they have good education.
Yeah, good
all
for
that
him.
stuff. So,
You know what?
like,
Honestly, we need more people like that.
Yeah, dude,
No lie.
absolutely.
Because too many kids will have kids and then fucking duck their responsibilities or fucking
Well, they turn into that whole like, oh, you're gonna go stay with grandma for the rest of your life.
Right.
Daddy trying to figure out what you want to do. Yeah, dude.
or that
yeah,
who is
dude.
that
garbage.
chick? Who was that chick that murdered her kid because she just wanted to fucking party and shit?
Fuck, which one? Are we talking
I know,
about
right?
that?
I know,
Oh,
right? But
Casey Anthony.
the one that was
Casey Anthony.
Yes,
Dude. The one that like started banging out her lawyer in the middle of the
Yeah. Yep.
Yo,
Yeah, now
but,
she's
like,
in hiding. She changed her name and her looks. Fucking cunt.
Yeah, because, like, fucking just didn't want to accept the responsibility of her fucking kid, and she's out fucking partying, and she ends up fucking murking her own kid because she doesn't want to deal with it. And it's like, you know what?
And I
Like,
think she's
I get-
still trying to claim innocence.
Well, maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I don't fucking know. But even
I don't believe
if she is, right, well, there's still plenty of women that do that shit, right? And here's the thing. I get it, right? You're young. You don't, a kid is a lot of fucking responsibility. You don't want to have that responsibility when you're young. All right, fair enough. Put it up for adoption, you rancid fucking hoe.
Right.
It's that simple. It is.
And you know what sucks, dude? Like Casey Anthony wasn't even like that bad looking either.
No, not really.
Dude, I would have backdoored that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw him fucking back out, bro.
Wouldn't even need to paper bag her.
Yeah, dude.
But dude, there's even what do they call those laws where you can abandon your kid at a hospital or a fire station?
Safe haven.
Safe haven laws. Yeah, there's even safe haven laws. You can, no questions asked. Your name isn't anywhere near it. They don't record anything. You drop your fucking kid off at a fucking fire station or a hospital. No questions asked. No repercussions, and you never have to deal with it again. That's it. Done. That's all you have to do. And yet, women will still fucking throw their kid in a fucking dumpster or some shit.
Yep. Or they did that whole fucking home. Remember that what was it? Was it either Reddit or 4chan that I posted that about? It was like many years ago we were doing this. We were talking about this. Because everybody was shitting on like the pro-life movement for conservatives, and everybody was like fucking freaking out about it because of the whole Roe versus Wade. And one of my arguments was this particular post where they were actually showing women how to like fucking do an at-home abortion, and how some of those women were actually posting pictures of this shit up.
Yeah.
Foul shit, like really disgusting foul shit. And we're not talking about hundreds of pictures here. We're talking about thousands. Like a lot of people were doing this and taking part in this thread. And it was so fucking disgusting. And they didn't understand why conservatives were having such the huge backlash, because this post had gotten out. And this post was one of the major reasons why I agreed with conservatives on this. And I don't normally agree with conservatives with a whole lot of stuff, right? But like this particular thing, I had to, because I was like, look, Like, you fucking liberals want to sit here and talk about, you know, the rights of your bodies and shit and all this other shit, okay? And you had me, and I agree with you, but then
I
you
know,
guys
dude.
don't decree this shit that happens over on Reddit or 4chan, where they're literally doing at-home debauched fucking abortions on the fucking monthly because they refuse to wear a condom. Like, it's like, there's always a reason why these extremes have an opposing extreme. There's always a reason. Like, you think a judge just came out of the woodwork out of, like, thin air and thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and vote this way as an extreme point for the sake of it? No. I bet you if you were to go look up his history, you would find some similar shit as to why he thinks the way he thinks. And this shit's annoying, dude. And it's like, it's like right now, the new thing, right? The new thing on Twitter. I'm not trying to get so far off of base here, but it's still along with the
Nah, man.
the
Hey,
extreme stuff.
It's game talk, bro. There's no.
MAGA Americans or MAGA Republicans.
Yeah,
right?
MAGA
like
Republicans.
This has been trending on Twitter lately, and I've noticed it. And I'm trying to understand what the fuck is a MAGA Republican versus an actual Republican versus a conservative or a MAGA conservative, right? Like, I've looked up these viewpoints, and so far,
They're all stupid.
they're not all stupid, because some of these guys don't even want big government. They just want to be at home. They want to sip on their fucking booze.
I thought I was talking about the antis.
Oh yeah. No, you're good. You're good. It's just, I don't understand what's extreme about wanting to stay home or be with their family, do the things they want to do without being fucked with. What is so wrong about that?
Well,
and then you
can't be
have-
controlled if you're like that, Brem. That's
And then you
what's
have
wrong
like
with it.
Biden coming up on my timeline talking about how MAGA Republicans are a detriment to democracy. And I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude? Most of these people only react to your extreme liberal shit. Like, they say extreme shit because they are reading extreme shit. Like, if you see something that you vehemently are against, right? Like, so, like, say, for instance, abortion, right? If you see a woman talking about how she should have as many abortions as she wants, and she's unapologetic, okay, that's your free speech to do so. You post it on a public forum, guess what, bitch? You're going to have 30,000 people that are going to agree with you and 90,000 people that are going to disagree with you. That is how this works. It's like people forget that that's how this works. Like, you have an extreme fucking stance. There's going to be an extreme reaction to your stance. It doesn't matter if you're left or right at this point. It is literally a fact. And these people forget about this. So it's like, you have Biden's dumbass up there going, well, MAGA Americans are a detriment to today's democracy. My predecessor cost us more money than he made the country, where I created more jobs. And I'm over here thinking to myself, wait a minute. Didn't Trump sign in a bill that wasn't active until after he already left office about this? And he's over here taking credit for it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you dumb motherfuckers are doing exactly what you accused Bush of doing. You're like talking about how medicine and Medicare should be reduced. More people shouldn't be on Medicare, how they should be out working. And now all of a sudden, somehow that went from a liberal ideological view to a Republican view. He's saying Senate Republicans or MAGA Republicans are trying to pull away social medicines from people. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. There were liberals not that long ago trying to do this. There were like massive amounts of Democrats talking about not only reducing the cost, but trying to reduce the amount of need for it. It's like, wait, what? Ah, dude. That's why this is why I can't fuck with either one side, bro. I can't be just a Republican, and I can't be just a fucking liberal, dude. I can't do it. Because both these fucking morons, I wanna jack slap the both of them, bro. Like, half the time? Oh. At least with Republicans, I can at least talk to these people for the most part, because I haven't been blocked or shadow banned from a Republican thread yet. So, like, at least I could talk to those people and disagree with them, even call them stupid sometimes, depending on how heated the conversation gets. And guess what? That's as far as it goes. You know what happens when I do that with a liberal? I'm shadow banned on like 13 other platforms. I'm banned on
reported.
this. I can't do this.
They look for your job and to
They
call
look
your
for my
boss.
job. I mean, it's just ridiculous, dude. I'm just like, bro. This is the only time.
Republicans are fascists. Republicans are the fascists.
That shit cracks me up. The same motherfuckers that are saying that Republicans are fascists, and even Biden earlier this week was saying something about that, saying MAGA Republicans were fascists. And I'm thinking over here to myself, like, wait a minute, hold on. Aren't you the same motherfucker that was quoting Karl Marx not that long ago?
Yep.
My dude,
aren't you the same motherfuckers that said freedom of speech and freedom to present yourself and to argue against what you know, this whole freedom of speech thing, like, and freedom to bear arms, like, aren't you guys the ones trying to repeal this?
Yep.
And you're talking about fascism?
Mandate? Aren't you the ones with mandates? All these mandates.
Mask mandates, vaccine mandates.
But we're the fascists.
Dude, it is amazing how
projection, bro.
Dude.
Projection.
100% projection.
They are ass backwards, bro. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so you guys just say you hate Nazis, but you said you wanted to regress back to the pre-1940s to segregate other races from white people for the sake of other races and the protection against white people. You said that you want to bring back segregation in public restrooms and public areas to go shopping again, to segregate yourselves from white people, to protect yourselves from white people. All in the name of protecting yourself from white people. And you want to bring back all that shit.
Yep.
I'm just like, bro, like, it's hard to tell who's joking on Twitter, dude, because I look at their profiles to figure out if someone's just satire page or not, or I try to.
Yeah,
and I'll hit them up, dude. I'm like, are you joking or are you serious?
There are some satire pages that are pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's one where this chick is like a hardcore liberal and she just posts the most outlandish shit. But like, if you go to her page, it says satire on it. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's a couple that got me. Like, okay, master troll, master level trolling.
And it's really hard to tell because, like, when you call this shit out, dude, some of these guys are like, "Oh, I was just kidding, bro." I'm like, "Were you?"
Oh God!
Like, it's just a joke.
Yeah, but were you really though?
Yeah, like, I mean, if it was a joke, then why am I blocked all of a sudden by like 3 of your alt accounts? If it was a joke.
That's a joke.
Just a meme,
that
bro.
was a joke.
That's part of the joke. Getting blocked by my alt accounts.
Some of these people don't make sense, man. I don't know.
They're not supposed to make sense. They're fucking whack. They're whack people.
And like, it's like, bro, like you can't figure these shit out. The moment you think something's one way, then all of a sudden liberals are like, they hijack that shit and it's like something else now. Same with like some like crazy fucking like hardcore righties, dude. Like they do the same shit sometimes. Especially about like okay, so like the pro-life thing, right? Like this is something that I thought was funny, with the conservative argument. And one of the conservative arguments, or I don't want to call them conservatives because I don't even think I know any conservatives are like this, but I know hardcore Republicans that are like this. And that's where they believe that God's going to save their children, and they denounce any modern day medicine.
Oh yeah, like, Christian Scientist shit.
Oh, dude, that shit.
Yeah,
That shit drives me nuts. I'm like, I look at them, dude, and I'm just like, you fucking self-righteous pricks. Talking about how these pro-choice women are pieces of shit and they're against God and all this. But y'all motherfuckers are no better. You're going to sit there and tell me that God's going to save your child while you denounce all modern medicine that could have saved your child's life. Okay, hypocrite. Let's go. You think fucking Sky Santa's gonna save your child? Yeah, okay, sure. Oh shit. But it's just shit like that. It's like man, like, cause like Republicans start getting on this really good like the stride, right? And then the extremes kind of peep in like that, and it kind of ruin the whole thing. And I think those small numbers I think, is what like Biden and all those fuckers are like trying to focus on. But anytime a Republican or conservative tried to do that with the liberal side, it's not many liberals do that. And it's like, well, same thing with these kind of Republicans. Not this kind of Republican exists that much. Like there's a small percentage of it. So you guys are using their small percentage numbers as a majority factor in your fucking argument, which is bullshit. This is why I hate. This is why I hate politics, bro. This is why I hate politics. This shit is trash. Speaking of space, Santa Claus is trying to save children. How is your state nowadays, Gogi?
I think there's a modder that just got released.
Wait, really?
Only one? First time?
Oh wait, that's the dude that killed his kid's fucking predator, right?
I think so. Let me.
Yeah, he got out
I'm
like
alright
6
with
months
that.
later. Yeah, same dude.
Imagine going to jail for killing a child rapist.
Dude, and it was his kid. It was his kid that he ended up walking in on, and he ends up killing the dude. And the state was trying to. I mean, rightfully so. You know, 'cause obviously killing kids is not killing kids, but killing like those type of people are like in their eyes a bad thing.
Well,
I think the guy should be paid as a bounty hunter, personally.
Well,
But,
here,
that's just me.
man, this is rough, right? Because it's like, yeah, child predators, like, bad, fucking waste them. But you can't allow vigilantism to fucking take over. You know, that's the thing. It's rough.
I'm only speaking out of my
But the
ass
problem
'cause I
is,
just have that strong
no,
of a
yeah,
stance,
no,
that's all.
yeah, totally understand. Because I'd like to kill the motherfucker myself. But,
Especially
problem
if it's my
is
kid.
that we're at a point where, like,
But if you're in Texas, you got castle doctrine. And they say that's okay. In fact, it's actually legal to kill a predator in Texas. Just saying.
I don't know about that, sir. I
Yeah,
would be
if
careful
a-
making
if
a
a-
claim like that.
No, I'm
But-
pretty sure it is. Like, no, if a predator's on your land and you walk in on the act that's taking place and you see it happen,
Oh, okay,
it is
yeah,
allowable for you to kill them. Yeah.
Fair enough. But like we're getting at the point, dude, where like we might have to start becoming Batman and shit because, like, look at that kid that fucking got run down by a fucking crazy ass fucking leftoid who, for whatever reason, because he was wearing a MAGA hat or whatever, thought the kid that was a right wing extremist. Which, by the way, helped by the fact that fucking Biden is going around
He's actually preaching
calling
that.
calling
He's
MAGA
telling
people
everybody
fucking
that.
terrorists. Yeah, like what do you
Yes.
think is gonna happen, motherfucker? And then
But Trump is Hitler. Okay.
I know, right? Yeah, and Trump's the one that specifically said don't do anything on January 6th. Like literally, hey, let's go down there and just protest. But no,
These people are still spooked by January 6th. It's hilarious.
but
Pathetically hilarious.
and then there was the other one too, where did you guys hear about the recent one that just happened with the DeSantis staffer?
DeSantis? What happened to DeSantis?
No,
I
not
forgot.
DeSantis, but a staffer of his nearly got beat to death.
The fuck?
Yeah, he was just going door to door, doing the political thing. Hey, you know, go out and vote for us. And fucking some crazy lefty nearly beat him to death.
That ain't right.
Yeah, but it's Republicans that are terrorists, guys.
That ain't right, dude. Like,
Oh,
that's
and
not right.
the recent one with Nancy Pelosi's husband.
Oh yeah, that's a new one. That's right. I wanted to bring that
Yep.
up today.
And
Okay,
they went
so-
real quick to try and blame that on
Dude.
fucking MAGA people, and it was a fucking commie.
Dude, what the fuck happened with that? Like,
I have
saw
no
fucking
idea. I
his
just
name
know it
all
happened.
over fucking Twitter today, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it blew the fuck up.
Yeah, he
When
was
that shit
he
comes
was
across my timeline, bro, I'm like, holy shit.
he was in his home, dude. He was in their fucking multi-million-dollar mansion in the richest part of San Francisco. And fucking some crazy commie fucking invaded their home and beat him so bad he had a fractured skull and had to
Oh, God.
get surgery. Yeah, like for real shit.
That sucks, dude. Like,
Yep.
as much as I don't like the Pelosi,
That's
dude,
I was
would
yeah.
I would
I
never wish
hate
that
Nancy
upon them, dude.
Pelosi, and I hope she suffers the worst consequences of the bullshit she is putting forth, up, except for violence. So
She should go home, bro. Like, bitch has brain damage. Why is she still in office?
oh, hey, drinking's hard.
Holy shit! I just found a shiny Pokemon.
Bruh, dude, Nancy Pelosi, like, I don't know why everybody's giving her so much credit now, dude. Like, I saw, like, how they were, like, praising her and shit. And I'm just like, why are you guys praising this fucking... Dude, she
Crazy
is
ass
such
woman.
a fucking cunt of a person, dude. And everybody's
Really is.
praising her because her husband or whoever that was died. Or, yeah.
Got
Like, dude,
got
I'm
beat.
like... Or he got beat the fuck up, right?
How about some silence?
Like, like I said, I don't like the Pelosi's. Haven't liked the Pelosi's. But, like, I wouldn't want that on anybody. But, like, she shouldn't be getting any sort of credit or any sort of love for anything. In fact, she's just as bad as Biden, causing this fucking divide between the left and the right now.
Let's call that your warm-up.
Okay, well,
Watch it, there's a cloaked one around. Get in, get in!
Celebrities say they're quitting Twitter as Elon Musk takes over. I'm out of here. Okay, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Nobody cares.
Nope.
They'll come back.
Oh, yeah, come on. Like,
They'll
they're gonna
come
give
back.
up Twitter.
Yeah, they're not gonna give up Twitter. You know, they have too many followers. I bet. You know, they have too many followers on Twitter.
Oh my God,
They're
clear
not
these
all
fuckers
gonna
out,
follow
you
them.
idiots.
They're not all gonna follow them. You know, on other platforms. Like,
You're too kind.
See, that's the thing, Ross. I'll never pledge allegiance to a fucking political party, dude. I'll never do it.
for those who are fighting to preserve our constitutional democracy, now's not the time to leave Twitter. Now it's time to vote blue. But blue does not believe in the Constitution. They're pretty much
Yeah, right. They've been
against- pretty
actively
much-
not
How many
only
times have they been infringing on constitutional rights? Like, what the fuck are
actively
you
infringing on constitutional rights and
What are
subverting
you
it
talking about?
illegally at every chance they could possibly get. I mean, Biden just tried to do it with fucking gun laws.
A good day's work and everyone survived.
Like, what are you talking about? Director and activist Rob Reiner, you're a fucking idiot.
We struggle.
Buy more
Well, it's only a problem now that Elon has Twitter. Now, Twitter is a threat to our democracy, and we have to be
Well,
careful.
the cancel culture that's been happening now is a
No,
problem?
hey,
Fuck
that wasn't a problem, guys. Come on now.
They don't have souls.
Suck my dick.
I know, right? It's fucking so ridiculous. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Wait, what are you talking about? Team Blue all the way, dude. Don't you know you're supposed to vote for Team Blue at all times?
Yeah.
They're there to help you.
are you black? No,
No,
don't
apparently
vote
not.
There was a comic I found. I think it was on Don's server.
blue. I sense it here.
break time.
I think it was on Don's
Was it-
server. It was
Biden sucking the black out of
Yeah.
somebody.
yeah. She's like, well, she said something like, I'm not lefty or whatever, and Biden was like, that you ain't black.
That you ain't black.
Turn her white. Let me find it.
I mean, I like the one where he's going
How
after
about
the
whitewashing?
kids. I thought that one was just fucking amazing.
Let me find it.
That makes me feel like John
I thought I posted it. Did I not
God, this
post
game
it
is so
No,
cool. Although
I posted it in a server.
I cannot fucking wait for the new there's another. It's similar to Killing Floor. What's that? Hell something hell. No more room in hell.
It's not nice.
Is that the
No
one?
More Room in Hell. Yeah.
Is that the one that's like Killing Floor?
Yeah.
There's a number 2 is coming. It's supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
But I heard No More Room in Hell was kind of rough, though, right?
It was.
Like, it had a
That's
lot
the
of
thing.
issues.
Yeah, it was. It was nowhere near as good as Killing Floor. But number 2 is coming out, and hopefully they improve a whole bunch on it. Because I liked a lot of the stuff they had in No More Room in Hell.
You clip in. Simple perfection.
I'll go for C.
You've nearly cleared this batch out. Nice work. We can reopen the trader pod soon.
B.
I would like 1 shiny Shinx, please.
Sweet shot.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Go get. Yeah.
so the RPG, it's a horror RPG, like something similar to Corpse Party, was delisted on Steam.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That hit the spot.
Kyo's Adventure.
The Witch Adventure.
Kyo's, Kio apostrophe S. Yeah,
I don't think I know it.
I don't either, but for like most likely the censorship was because you can see the panties of a teenage anime girl during some of her death screens. God, so fucking stupid.
More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
More fucking bullshit.
The Lord is my refuge and my fortress. My God.
I escape.
in whom I trust.
With your penis?
Yeah, more of that shit
Nah,
where
there's smoke
fucking the
bomb.
UN wants every country to ban lolly, but totally ignoring the fact that their blue hats go on fucking rape sprees in war-torn countries. And they're, I believe, 2 of the members of the committee on child safety or whatever are countries that have slavery, sexual slavery, and child
Bathrooms.
sexual slavery.
I'm kind of busy watching for beasties.
Oh man. Yeah, so I remember a while back in history class, and it's funny we're talking about this because I was just having this conversation with my girl. One of the things I remember about history was every single war that we were in those countries, and we put a fucking consulate up, all of our representatives were Democrats at the time. And they were responsible for the first beginnings of most of the sex crimes that were taking place in those regions. Our own people started so much shit in other countries.
Oh shit.
And they were Democrats. Like, that's the shit that gets me, dude. It's like, how is a fuck... If you were to look at a Democrat nowadays and you compare that to our history, you're like, yo, like, what? Because by these motherfuckers, like, you would think these guys were saints if you were to look at their Twitter and shit. Or like how, like, fucking sanctimonious they are, you know what I mean? And, like, about the only time that the left was that bad is during only Black Ops, right? So a lot of, like, Republicans were into that whole Black Ops shit. And the Black Ops situation wasn't nearly, like, if you put them side to side, wasn't nearly as bad as what Democrats did to those countries. And that's just crazy to think about. Fuck.
Yeah.
Area remains.
Yeah, I just love that the UN cares more about fictional characters than they do actual real life children being
Wait, what
trafficked
happened with the
and
UN?
sold and so that whole thing where they tried to get every country to ban lolly.
Oh yeah, yeah,
while
yeah,
simultaneously they like several times they have been caught with their, like I said, the blue hats. You know, abusing, raping, pillaging, all sorts of bad shit in you know, the areas where they supposedly go to give aid. And then
yeah.
like
Go give AIDS.
I know Saudi Arabia is on the committee for, like, you know, child rights or human rights, and then something else too. And then I think like fucking Iran or somebody else is as well. And it's like, oh, okay, so on the Committee of Human Rights you have at least one country, and I believe two, where slavery is legal, practiced. They castrate their slaves and they sell children as sex slaves. Okay. But Lolly's the problem, guys.
Yeah, right.
Right? Yeah, fucking God, so sick of this shit, dude.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Because Saudi Arabia, that's the one that has the slaves still. So does Iran, isn't it?
Yep.
They both have
And
slaves,
all
if I
the
remember
Muslim
correctly.
countries. The only place in the world where slavery is still legal and practiced is fucking Muslim countries.
Yeah.
And they castrate their slaves, and they forcibly impregnate their slaves, and they have child slaves. Yep.
And they have young slaves.
Yeah.
Not even old, but we're talking about kids.
Yep. Or then there's the saying that's said in Muslim countries: women are for breeding, boys are for pleasure.
I mean, if we could just turn them all to glass, that'd be
Right?
good, but,
Like, hey, you know,
pull out whatever innocence that we can.
all
at a time,
societies
but
are,
nuke 'em.
every society is equal, don't you know? Who are we to judge their cultural values?
And our cultural values are judged by these people every day.
I don't, right.
And that's some shit.
The U.S. is the problem, though, guys. The U.S. hates black people.
Bro, you know what's funny about that is that they, somebody had posted on Twitter today. They're like, because that dude got beat up, right? Pelosi got beat up today. And somebody underneath that shit said, "Oh, but hey guys, yo, my fellow black people, be prepared. We're about to get hated a lot." I was like, "Oh no!"
But like, why? What did he even give a reason? Like, why would black people even come into it? I don't think it was a black guy who beat up on
Because
Pelosi.
it's always black people, I guess.
It's always a black person's fault, dude. Don't
I
you
mean,
know?
you're not wrong, but you know, hey, 1370, the illegal number.
The buggers are still coming. Make no mistake.
So,
Fuck!
I mean, I guess weapons, but like none of them are whatever. Yeah, despite only being 13% of the galaxy's population, Saiyans are responsible for 90% of the destruction of planets.
Oh god!
Wait, what?
I mean,
What?
were they? Weren't they?
What? Oh,
Yeah, Dragon Ball
Who
Z.
said-
Despite only being
Yeah.
13% of the galaxy's population, Saiyans are responsible for 90% of the destruction of planets.
That is kind of funny.
No. First off, which universe?
All
it
of
matter?
them. Yeah.
Yes.
It does because there's only 2 universes they exist in. Universe 7 is the Dragon Ball Z one, the one you see. Universe 6, they're good guys.
I suppose.
No, they're called heroes. Like in Universe 6, so they are good guys. In Universe 7, they didn't do anything to Frieza did something, therefore it's Frieza's fault. they just fought each other.
No. Vegeta and Nappa blew up planets.
That was
Well, there were
after
certain
Frieza
groups.
was
There were
evolved.
certain. Well, no, there were certain groups in the Saiyan race that were called Planet Busters.
That too, but I'm just saying of like the canon of the show, right?
Yeah,
Like
they can-
there was right before they come to Earth. They go to that bug planet, remember?
Yeah.
I don't know how canon that is, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
no,
know what
it's
you mean,
dude,
but
it's in the show. It's the
but
first
that's
it's the
after.
no. It's right before the Saiyans get to Earth. They make a pit stop at some planet where
got
the
this.
guys they actually look a
I
little like
believe.
Cell. But they're bug-like. They've got Cell's
They
mouth.
look more like Huragan. They look more like Huragan, if anything.
Yeah, whatever. But they've got the Cell's mouth and multiple arms and bug wings and shit like that. And then there
Yeah,
was that whole story
I
with
know
You're
with the
talking about
princess.
the wedding, right? The
Yeah,
princess
the princess and the
I know what
dude,
you're talking
and
about.
and then
I know.
they like save him, the guy, and
They
the
saved
princess.
guy
Yeah,
and the
just to
princess, and
fucking blow the
and
whole
then-
planet up afterwards. It was so fucking, dude. It was harsh,
Okay.
bro.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying that's after Frieza started like interacting with them, like his family.
Well,
Saiyans
okay,
changed
fine, but
once the
they still
coolers,
did
or
it.
whatever the fuck. They did it, but like, if the choice
my
is
God.
kill somebody or you die, what are you gonna do?
No. Stop. They did not blow up that planet because fucking Frieza. Frieza wasn't even there, bro. It was just Nappa and Vegeta.
Their job was to do it. If they didn't do it, they would have died.
I don't know about all that, but either way,
Go to Space Hitler. Go to Space Hitler and tell him you're not gonna do what he said. Tell me how.
Bro, hey! Be careful with what we call,
ooh,
as
that's
we all
cool.
know, as Space
Ooh.
Hitler. Okay.
I like what they did with this boss. That's really cool.
What
Either
That's what Frieza
they
is.
the new skin for the boss. It looks really cool. Either way, or is this a new boss altogether? I don't know. Either way, they didn't have to fight. Like they could have just come by and blew the planet up, dude. They didn't have to fucking like trick those fucking those bug people like they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I know,
Right?
that was kinda dirty,
Like they were
bro.
cruel, bro. Like they got him a happily ever after ending
Yeah, but
just
they're
to fucking murk him.
barbarians. That's what they
And
do.
then this fucking show, they're running towards you, dude. I remember this so fucking vividly, right? Even though like I barely remember anything. But yeah, they're both running towards each other to fucking hug each other and shit. And right as they get to each other, that's when fucking Nappa and Frieza murk their whole goddamn planet. It's so
Vegeta,
fucking
not Frieza.
bad.
Yo, I'm sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, dude, that was some cruel ass unnecessary shit.
Yeah, like before, like the Frost Demons. That's what Frieza's race is called in almost everything. Before the Frost Demons started interacting with Planet Vegeta, there were evil Saiyans, obviously, but there was also Saiyans like Yamoshi that fought against them.
Bruh, some of my favorite stories is even some of the fan made stuff is like, it's pretty good, dude. The Saiyan versus Saiyan shit, like, yeah, I've heard about Yamoshi. Like, it's
Well, Yamoshi is like the canonical first
Super Saiyan, right?
Super
Like
Saiyan
technically the
God.
very
Oh, I didn't get Slayer. I didn't get Giant Slayer. I
because
got Head Popper.
The original Super Saiyan legend is about the Super Saiyan God. It's just the Saiyans also have the ability to get Super Saiyan.
yeah.
Welcome to the job when your entire species is built on anger. You find an
Yeah.
evolution through it.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
I would have shot him.
So, did you guys hear about CD Projekt Red?
Oh, we're supposed to be getting a new fucking reboot of The Witcher 1.
Witcher,
Let's go, baby.
You see what they were said about it?
No.
It's going to be remade for a modern audience.
Oh,
Like everything
no.
else. Like everything else.
Like
Yep.
you know what I hope that is? You know what I hope this is hopium, okay? I want that to be Witcher 3 like engine and action put into fucking Witcher 1. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what I want too. But they're not just going to do that. They are remaking the story, and it's going to be remade for a modern audience, which means it's going to be woke as fuck. And fuck you, CD Projekt Red. And I'm not gonna buy it if that's the case. I'm just not gonna do it.
It's
Oh.
also gonna be. They're also using Unreal Engine 5 instead of their Red
Oh,
Engine.
I don't care about that. Unreal's fine.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was I'm never a fan of Unreal.
It depends on how it's used. There's plenty of games in Unreal that work great, but oh damn.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention to chat. I didn't know we were doing an iPhone. So I shot the fucking healer by accident. My bad.
Ooh,
Plus, I've been drinking,
fuck
so-
it. I'll do
oops.
suicidal. I don't give a fuck. I can handle it. Oh, wait, perks. Do I have any new perks? Figure. Deadeye. Reload.
You know, I don't understand how Yarradians can exist in multiple universes, but not Saiyans. Going back to Dragon Ball, because I was thinking about that, and it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't?
Okay, in Super, they introduced multiple universes, and every universe has like a duplicate. So Universe 7 has 6. They're duplicates. There's a Frieza in 6 and 7.
Okay.
1 and 12 are
Yeah.
the same. Just like that, okay?
Yeah, every
Now-
universe has a twin. Yeah.
Yeah, in Universe 2, there's a Yardradian.
Come see me. The pod's safely open.
There's a what?
The aliens that taught Goku after Namek.
I'm impressed.
Okay.
But there shouldn't be, because they should be in Universe 6, not 2, because that's the duplicate universe.
Well, but that doesn't mean that's the only place that can be.
That's how it's phrased, because there's only Namekians are some of the oldest race apparently because of Super Shinron, and they are only in 7 and 6.
Yeah, but that still doesn't mean that that's the only place they can be. They can be in all the universes theoretically. It's just they have to be in the alternate one because they're in the original one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
I'm about to shut the pod.
for there to
It's
be a
Toriyama.
warrior.
It's Toriyama. So.
Well, no, this one's Torterra, because Torterra writes it mostly now.
Break time's over. Get back to work.
And Torterra's a lot more observant of the fact since he was a Dragon Ball fan. And it's always confused me on why there was two Yardradian, that's what I said, Yardradian in Universe 2. I could never understand why.
This is fucking game right now, bro.
Holy crap, those guys are fast in this. Oof.
Going back to Twitter, apparently
We're
people,
getting an entire podcast of just Twitter, dude. We got
Right.
this.
people apparently started spamming racist shit on Twitter.
Of course.
Oh, you know why? Because they're testing the
Yes.
waters for jokes.
Yeah.
Because he said comedian. Yeah, I know what they're doing.
Yeah, I know what they're doing. It's funny. I thought it was funny, but people are freaking out.
Oh my
Washington
God.
Post
Oh
and
my God.
others are writing articles about it.
No.
This is whatever.
Shit. Oh, I'm in trouble, boys.
Don't worry, you're
What was
white.
that?
You'll be fine.
I said I'm in trouble.
What'd you do?
I'm just almost dead.
You're almost dead. Which means you suck ass at the game. Let's go.
Imagine.
Finish the last ones
Hey
off.
man, this game is hard on suicidal.
Fair enough.
Oh shit.
The thing you posted earlier, Pete, about Paragon coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, it's on Steam already. You can wishlist it.
Is it actual Paragon or is it
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah. No,
the
the
knockoff or whatever?
well, the guy who's doing it. Shit. The guy who's doing it got permission from Epic to use the original Paragon resources and all that shit, and he's remaking the entire game.
I'm down.
Yeah, I am too. I already have it wishlisted, and it's gonna be free to play.
And Metro posted his praise Gavin. Gabinina testifies.
Gear up. That fishbound didn't know what hit just
Ace,
now.
go for the ace.
Very nice work.
Ace never lets me down. Yep. So I'm happy about that because yeah, I was really interested in especially because Paragon is a third person, not an isometric MOBA,
Well,
and
Sorry, go ahead.
I've really wanted a third person MOBA.
Shin
Shin? What?
well, there's Smite.
action. A third person action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Third-person action, yeah.
Well, you have Smite.
Yeah, but
That's not the
Smite's-
same.
it's not that great.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Well, I mean, I think it's really good.
It's
but,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. I didn't like the characters. I just wasn't a big fan of it. It couldn't get me. Like I wanted Dota, but third person, right? Like I wanted that. And Paragon looked like it would be a lot closer to that than Smite. Oh shit. Out of here. Motherfuckers just leave my ass. God, those fuckers are quick in this.
What the fuck is on my feed? What the fuck?
Oh, we're in trouble, boys. Reload faster,
Reload.
motherfucker.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So apparently gamers are biggest according to studies.
Like,
Oh, I
these
died.
studies,
God damn it.
like
Fuck
these
outta here.
sex studies. God damn it, woman, get back in the kitchen and make my sandwich.
Yeah, some shit about if
Ain't
you're
nobody wants you talking on Twitter. Ain't nobody listening.
some shit that if you label yourself as a gamer, you're more likely to be a misogynist.
Yeah,
racist,
yeah. Racist,
etc.,
sexist,
et
yeah.
cetera.
Gamergate? Is that what's going on?
Just just more projection from these people. These
Yup.
fucking freaks. Just more projection from these freaks, bro.
Good luck going back to Gamergate, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking do this, dude.
Gamergate.
I am down for Gamergate 3.0. Okay, let's do this.
Gamergate 3.0 tweeted by Donald Trump.
On that note, I'm gonna have to go dingle my dangle. I'll be right back.
I also gotta pee. But yeah, that's just this is some dumb shit. Well, I like.
Why do I get Mr. Beast on my feed? I don't even follow him.
I don't follow him
Please.
either.
Oh,
I don't
Rusty,
follow him
you're gonna
either,
die.
but
No,
I
come
do.
on,
I guess
don't
I
die.
do follow other people who follow Mr. Beast who are friends with him.
YouTube's
So.
richest creator, Mr. Beast, is seeking a
Oh,
1.5 billion
damn.
evaluation in what could be a massive milestone for influencer-led businesses. Now, I have a very important question. Why should I care?
Oh, I don't know. Why should you care?
Am I getting some money out of it? If the answer is no, then I don't care. Please stop telling me about it.
Kotaku being honest about their desperation for hate clicks.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome. No, I really liked. I replied to this right before the show started. This guy on Twitter, I don't know who the fuck his name is, but he was blue check mark, so he was fucking
Yeah,
rabid commie, and he said something like, "Oh, Elon Musk getting a hold of the platform means that women and minorities who already receive the vast majority of hate and targeted harassment and whatever on Twitter, well, it'll get even worse." And it's like, okay, wait a minute. So you mean on Twitter, which is way left-wing biased, women and minorities get targeted harassment and hate? I don't think I've seen a cell phone that good since fucking that one academic stated that fucking like logic, reason, and facts are anti-woman and anti-person of color.
Yeah, what I miss?
Silly Twitter shit.
Your mom.
Oh, more silly Twitter shit. I love it.
Yep.
I mean,
Go
it's
ahead.
one of the biggest news currently, so.
Which one?
Now,
Okay.
everybody knows that my first Twitter account got banned. Now,
It
do
should
you
be able
think
to
it'll
come
get
back now.
unbanned?
Yeah, you should get unbanned.
Let's go. All I know is like keep getting emails about people trying to get into. I'm like, why? It's banned. What are you gonna do?
Shadows
We're almost out of time. Make your choices.
I guess I should start checking to see if it's banned still. But if I want to appeal, I'm gonna say gay because I don't wanna.
Here's another one, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! Right here. Marina Sirtis. Before I say anything, I'm going to go ahead and official Twitter account for actress Marina Sirtis. See her. Okay. You put your pronoun in there, so that already.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
like,
already
okay.
fucking. That's already an L.
This is what she says. I'm sorry, but I cannot be a part of anything owned by Elon Musk and his cabal of deplorables. I'll stay on for a couple of days so that we can say goodbye, but after that, I'm gone. Okay, bitch. You're gonna be like the Whoopi Goldberg when Trump got in the office, right? You suck Trump's dick. He gets presidency. Oh, I'm gonna leave this country if he becomes president. Well, bitch, he became president. Why are you still here? You know what I mean? Same thing here. You're gonna be like before you start posting your shit here, I bet you were sucking Elon's dick for a Tesla, right? Because you were an influencer. Now that he owns Twitter, you're like, fuck you. Oh my god. Fucking
Yep.
bitch.
Pete, you saw this retard who replied to you one of these things.
Oh.
Who took away a woman's right to choose? Who is taking away people's rights to read what they want? Taking away or limiting voters' rights by limiting voting options, intimidating people away from voting locations? Nobody.
Nobody.
LG, just a sound guy. You're a fucking moron. Nobody's taking those rights away. Women's rights to choose, again, it's not their body, their choice. So fuck
Well,
off.
not only that, but they didn't ban any or take anything away. All they did was state that or make the decision that the previous ruling by the Supreme Court had no following in law. Yeah,
who is taking
they
away
brought it
and
back
or
to the states.
Yeah, which is
Boys, I have a question for you. Serious question. This is by AMA Black Patriot or Dr. Shea PhD. Serious question. What do you think is the reason behind the left's sudden 2-year fascination with this and support of gender transitioning and giving puberty blockers to children?
Oh, I know exactly what that's all about, but
Go ahead. I mean, say it. We can speak freely.
It's about, well, it's about several things. One of the things is
I'll go ahead and say
one
it.
of the things is they're sexual predators, and they
I was just
like,
gonna say I consider this mass grooming.
yeah.
It is.
Oh damn.
Time I got some cash back.
Ooh.
And there's a reason for that, though. For me, anyways, there's a reason for that. And it's not because leftists are in general a pedophilic group. I don't believe that.
That won the West.
But
I kind of do.
back to our earlier conversation about the Middle East, that are very liberal, that are very democratic in their speeches over there, right? The children slaves. The children slaves are actually groomed at the age of 5 and younger, I believe.
I heard 9. But
Oh, it goes
still-
younger,
It's-
dude. It goes
Yeah.
younger.
yeah.
Would love a wee bit more.
So
It's
think
still
about
gross.
it. If you look at them, and you're a liberal or you're dim, right, and you're one of the extremes, but you don't want to be known as a pedophile because you know in the country you live in, being a pedophile is extremely frowned upon, right? Think about it. You're fighting for their rights to transition. You're giving them puberty blockers. You're giving them hormones. You're implanting this idea at a young age as of 8, 7, and 6 that it's okay to be an opposite sex if you don't want to be the sex that you're currently assigned. Which I think is funny because you're not assigned a sex. You are told the sex you are at birth because that's what you are. That's what your genetics are. Funny how they use assigned.
Just like basic
Not saying that all people that are on this are pedophiles, but if these people
chunk of them
support, but if these people support what the Middle East are doing to young kids, but they don't want to be known as pedophiles in the U.S. because they know they'd be hunted down, what's the next best thing?
Create a fake community called
Let's
MAP,
create a fake community and
called
no,
minor
not even MAP.
attractive people.
No, not even that. But just giving the idea and implanting into young kids' minds that it's okay to chop off your nuts and take hormones. Let's make that the normal.
You ain't wrong. Also,
I've always thought this.
they're fucking just sexual deviants who get off on fucking
Mutilation?
yeah.
There are people that get off on mutilation.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Mutilation, power over their kids, and etc.
Well, the mutilation is the power. That's what they get off on. Like if they see that they're in charge or they influenced
oh shit.
mutilation. One of the earliest, and this should have been a telltale sign for me, for someone that like fucking keeps up with this dumb shit. Christopher Chandler.
Oh,
Look at what they did to that kid. No, seriously, look at what they did to that kid, dude. From when he was a kid all the way up, they trolled him into believing that he
he's
should
a
become
girl.
a woman. Not that he should become a woman to see what women go through.
That
And-
a lot of people are against him transitioning.
I agree.
Even the
and
trolls were.
And
No, like
there was a lot of trolls that fucking pushed for that, dude. Come on.
No,
I know you know about
no,
Christopher Chandler, like I know,
no.
because we both watch the same shit.
I know. I know
Christian.
a lot of Christians, and I read about Christians. A lot of
the
trolls,
almighty
like, the old trolls
Christian.
were against it. Like a lot of the older trolls came back and like, this is fucking stupid. Y'all are so like bullying this guy who's obviously like lost his mind. And there's also people who theorize that he's doing it. He originally did it to open his dating pool because he wanted a woman, and then he saw that get him sympathy because he was trans, so he kept going with it. And then, he didn't get anybody because nobody wants to fucking date him.
He's a fucking
Well,
weirdo.
Okay, so but here's also a thing though. Like it wasn't just that played into it, right? It was also the fact that this kid, when he thought he was with somebody, it was just 2 trolls because there was 2 different people that were doing this to him.
It's more. There was a lot more too.
No, I'm saying in the beginning. No, I'm saying in the very beginning when the PlayStation 3 shit was going on. The PlayStation
No,
3
the
shit was
PlayStation
going.
3
It was
shit is
blue. It was blue and the other one. I can't remember the other one's name, but it was blue and the other
Then
one.
the PlayStation shit, there was Blue Spike,
Yeah, Blue and who was the other one? It was the two main ones.
Clyde Clash.
One was posing as an older female, hitting on him.
No.
And then when he finally decided to cave and actually do it, they said that woman was not older. In fact, she was younger, and they were trying to paint him as a pedophile.
No. That woman was Blue Spike. Blue Spike was both people, just using the same voice. But Christian has, the autism he has makes it hard to like distinguish voices.
But still, it's just like all this shit that happens, right, is just laying the pathway out. You know what I mean? It's laying the pathway out as a norm to be accepted. And I'm saying that because I have seen other cases take place around the same time that Chris Chan's did. And the only reason why Chris Chan's fucking made like headline fucking news is because of like the kid like was recording everything. So like all that shit was put up on fucking CBS and what was it, ABC and shit, and whatever your local news broadcasting was at the time. Like it was pretty fucking rancid. But these people see that and they were like, okay, this is what's going on with him, and nobody was brought up on charges. Let's try this on a bigger scale. I mean, there was a 4chan investigation on this where that actually kind of lines up. It tracks. It's
but it's
a thing.
Like, it was during like the fucking Wild West era of the internet. So you want?
I know.
Arrested. No one was getting arrested for doing what they did to Chris.
Well,
no one was getting arrested for that.
Yeah, but like that was around the same time that kid on Facebook was posting a joke about killing people, and he's still doing his time. You know what I mean? Like the double standards is shit. You know what I mean? He only got jail time because he was a conservative.
Made?
Oh my God, what was that? 2010? No, it was
way
earlier than that. It was way earlier than that. Yeah, because I remember Facebook like halfway through fucking MySpace's lifespan. Hold on.
I'm looking up right now.
Yeah, so am I. Facebook.
Oh, 2004. Yeah, Facebook would have existed then.
Yeah. Okay.
Just want to make sure.
It just goes to show. It just goes to show like the pathway for some of this stuff. You can't help but think maybe it started off with partial him and some of the other ones that were along the same lines.
Okay, I agree and disagree at the same time.
Because you also got to remember this was during a time where Jared was getting arrested for his shit, right? And this was also when that congressman. There was 2 congressmen in Arizona that they found fucking pedophilic shit on their hard drives, and they were getting arrested. Like it just so many of these things happen around the same time, and it's like you can't help but wonder if like. These kids that were, trying to be influencers on YouTube weren't like the blueprints of what was to come. You know what I mean? You look at all this shit that goes on, and it's like you have the congressmen being fucking arrested. You had a Georgia senator also arrested. You had multiple California Senate representatives also arrested, all around the same time. You had all these senators. This was back when like the Senate was being investigated, and like you had all these fucking big names all of a sudden going to jail for fucking pedophilic shit on their. What the fuck is going on? And it was like shortly after that we had the whole Lizard Squad thing attacking PlayStation Network and all that shit. Like it was a pretty big thing, and when you look back at that, when you live through that, you have to wonder, were these guys working on something behind the scenes that was a little bit bigger?
Okay, I'm gonna explain why I agree and disagree with like this conspiracy. One, you use Blue Spike as the example, when I would use the idea because the idea guys did a lot more than.
I was using what he was doing as an example, not so much him as a personal thing.
Yeah,
right?
but still, like around that time it was just like trolling back, like around that time was just fuck with a person, ha, funny, okay, go on with our life. There was not like.
Yeah, but he didn't take it that way. Chris didn't take it like that.
But that's because he's autistic.
But what does that matter? That's not an excuse. You know what I mean?
like, if Christian was like a normal person, like.
But that
Like-
should have been a reason as to
like-
why we should be that he should have been protected like sooner than that. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. He's still not protect people. Still try to fuck with him. But
yeah.
You know, no, I'll tell you what, bro. Like, you say that and all, but like, plenty of normal people have been caught up into this shit. Like, yeah, it happens
No,
more often to like autistic people or
I
other
don't
people
happen
who
to
are vulnerable, but like, there's lots of regular people who have gotten caught up into this shit.
Christian and
Yeah,
the
I know,
example
I
is
get that, but
Christian
you say that if he was not autistic, then he would
But
not
there's more-
have.
There's more to my statement.
Okay.
How he was raised also play a factor into it. His parents being 50 and 40, I believe, when he was born, really messed with his upbringing because they were very paranoid for no reason.
Well, I don't know about no
They,
reason.
no, there was most of the shit that they complained about was literally nothing, like obvious bullshit,
Bro.
stupid shit, and they worried about it.
I
Like,
have to.
Well, that's what happens when you have older parents who are also like, 'cause he was an only child, right?
He was an
No.
only. No, he had a
No, he
brother,
wasn't.
didn't he? He had a brother.
He had multiple siblings on both sides. He
Hmm,
was the only
okay.
child of them, but he was not an only child.
High
Oh, all
speed.
right,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Well, then it still kind of applies then, because
But like, it's just the fact that like, it just this whole thing. Like, you can't help but wonder if that conspiracy theory doesn't check. You know what I mean?
Now
I
it
think
would.
I found
That's
the
what I
thing
said.
you were talking about earlier. I
What?
posted on the Glemish chat.
Sounds good,
Uh,
bro. Hold on.
that's
I
what
will
said,
let you
if he
finish,
said
Go Get. Just
idea
one
guys,
second.
I'd agree with that.
I'll
Okay.
let you finish. I promise. I'm so sorry. I know you've been
Okay.
cut off this whole time. If Elon Musk bought MSNBC, it would end 90% of the racial tensions in the country.
I think CNN would be better. But hey, yeah.
Ado, I love you. Sorry, go ahead, Goget. Go ahead, Goget.
Oh,
Go ahead, Goget.
fuck this boss.
A lot of like the more serious stuff, excluding Blue Spike, because Blue Spike was just a fucking stupid ass 13-year-old doing stupid ass shit, and nobody liked him. Like all the other Christian trolls fucking hated him.
Yeah.
But like the idea guys, whenever they came in, they started like fucking with Christian's mind more than anybody. Like I don't know what, like how much of Christian shit you know about. Probably not a lot compared to me. Do you remember when Christian started writing about like Nazis taking over what's it called, Quickville?
Yeah. Right, quick.
And his fucking comic thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they said that his father was reborn as a Sanchu in Quickville, and a fucking Ted Bundy was not actually a fucking serial killer. He was strange. And no, they got Christian to believe this shit. And that's when, that's when you can really point to his, like, mind getting fucked with. Back then, sure, he fell for stupid shit, like, people saying that they were girls or whatever the fuck. But, the idea, guys, is the first time you can be like, these people are fucked up. Well, excluding Blue Spike, obviously, because again, Blue Spike was fucked up. He was, every troll hated him because most of the trolls back then, like around that time, wanted Christian to get better. A lot of what they did was, sure,
Dude, I was part of the kids community when he first came around, and we were all trying to reach out to him to help him.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't want to see
like,
Christian
even-
end up like this. Like, that was fucking terrible.
Well, I mean, I don't think you could have avoided him fucking his mother because he's, you know, Oedipus complex still. Ow. No.
Oh, I didn't get head
Uh,
popper. Damn it.
Most of like the trolls back then trolled to try and make his life better, like messed up his
Oh,
PlayStation
how
with
much
an
did I
attempt to
miss
make
it
him stop
by?
gaming and get a
146
job and
headshots.
have a life.
I
They
had
did other
300.
things like that.
Oh no, that's
That
personal
was
bests.
mean, but the intention was not to like harm him.
How many? You had 133 headshots? That doesn't make any damn sense.
And then once the like, I think there may have been something before the idea guys, but the idea guys are like, fucking extorting him out of thousands and thousands of dollars, making him believe stupid fucking Sonichu bullshit is real. I don't know how much of that, like, the Sonichu shit being real they caused because he's always had, like, no, had the belief that fucking Toontown from Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a thing. So I don't know how much they actually did with that. But still, most shows back then were cruel, but most of their like
I don't know what the hell that
cruelty
is.
was
Okay.
centered around helping the person somewhat in some
Yeah.
capacity. Whereas today, trolls will just make false accusations, like say you're
Yeah,
a
they concern
predator,
troll.
and
Yeah, they concern troll. Yeah, I know what that is. They concern, dude. Like the only reason why I know what concern trolling is because of the dude that you and I used to talk to back in the day, and fucking Chris Chan situation. Like they concern trolled that kid into an oblivion, bro. It is ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh my god. K-Doll says Elon Musk bought Twitter and it didn't kill democracy. Looks like you don't need to suppress free speech to save
Hey,
democracy after all. Hmm.
hey, it's only been a day. You don't know yet. It's only been a day. You gotta give it a little bit. It's like an election. It takes what, 2 years for anything to actually happen.
No, he's got his whole council thing that he wants to do, where like they
What
want
the
to actually
fuck?
no, his idea is to bring together a group of people who can regulate Twitter, but like not do it to such a degree to the fact that like if you even have just an opinion, that's an bannable offense. And that's what this one bitch was doing that got fired on Joe Rogan's podcast. She was banning anybody who had a conservative viewpoint, and she decided that her and her little goons were going to go across Twitter and shadow ban certain people. And then
I don't see a
full
I don't
out
see a
full
problem
out
with shadow
bans
banning.
and then full out banning people when they were quoting the bullshit that fucking PolitiFact was doing. You guys remember PolitiFact, right? Like they were supposed to be like the premium fact checkers. Somebody quoted PolitiFact, disproving PolitiFact, and then they got banned off of Twitter straight up, saying it was misinformation.
Sounds like Twitter.
And PolitiFact has been proven to be wrong quite a bit. Like
like
hell
always.
of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, fucking B, the fucking chick from the B was on here today, and I was talking to her on Twitter. And she the Babylon Bee or whatever the fuck they're called. Like,
Yeah, Babylon B. Yeah.
bro, like she's been posting satire shit all fucking day, being pro-liberal. And she's like, like I don't know if anybody knows this chick, but like after the comment fucking back and forth we had, like she is straight up bodying the liberal guys right now by agreeing with them sarcastically, and they all fall for it. The same shit they do to like Republicans and shit. Like she's giving them the same shit back, and it's fucking glorious. I love it. Channel that generates high volumes of death threats to elected officials while pumping propaganda for an extreme right wing that openly embraces fascism. Was creating the environment where it happened. What?
Exclusive Halloween item, 5 times acquired.
Wait, so are they calling out Fox News? Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez?
What about her?
So Asen, from I guess was doing they posted a video. Oh, the San Francisco shit.
What about
Okay,
it?
so it was a video that Fox News did today in San Francisco about the fucking that whole situation. Asen is quoting McCall: "When you let dangerous criminals out on the streets with bail and not put them in prison, you're asking for this incident to happen. I think it created the environment where it happened." Alexandria says, or maybe a billionaire-fueled propaganda channel that regularly generates high volumes of death threats to elected officials while pumping propaganda for an extreme right wing that openly embraces fascism.
Okay, no, hold
is
up.
what's creating the environment where it
Bitch,
happened.
you lying? Because if there were
I know,
if there
that's
were death threats happening to politicians, the FBI would be investigating that shit, and those people would be arrested because that is illegal. You are a fucking. I mean, we already knew this. You've lied about literally everything, including how scared you were when the fucking January 6th protesters fucking raided your
that.
fucking office, even though you weren't even in the fucking building when it happened. But yeah,
she wasn't even in the same city.
No, she wasn't in the same city, but she was across the street in the other.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. But they raided the Capitol building. She was in the offices, which is across the fucking street, and they were nowhere near that building. Like across and down the street. It's like 2 miles away or something like that. Like it's nowhere fucking near where they were. And fucking.
No, is this one of those? Is she one of those fucking bitches that do like the whole false victimhood shit?
Yes, that's exactly
like,
what she did.
Oh my god, I was so scared. And you're
bro,
like, bitch, you were like 20 miles away. Shut the fuck
bro,
up.
Sargon did a video on it and goes through her entire little fucking post, and she can't stop herself from smiling while she does it. And he's just like, yeah, see, look, that is a liar, right? That's what happens when people lie, because they're lying and they're quote unquote getting away with it, so they can't help but fucking smile. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what's fucking happening. Yeah, you are a fucking liar. Get the only person or entities that are creating fucking violence is fucking Biden and CNN, making every fucking Trump supporter out to be a fucking right-wing extremist terrorist, which, by the way, there are none of. None. The FBI, the Homeland Security, NSA.
Careful, Pete. That's what they call the NRA.
They have been looking for right-wing extremists for the last fucking decade, and they still can't fucking find any.
Of course not.
Even when your own,
exist.
even when your own people get attacked, it's by fucking left-wingers. Right. Yeah, no fucking Democratic congressperson has been fucking attacked by a fucking right-winger fucking trying to murder them, like a right-wing congressperson got attacked by a fucking Bernie fucking supporter tried to fucking assassinate him. Yeah, and fucking the January 6th riots, quote unquote, were the only person who died of injuries sustained from the riots was an unarmed woman who was killed by a police officer. Fucking nobody died there, except for there was a heart attack and a stroke or something.
Yeah, like a day later.
No, there was the police officer that died of a stroke a day later. But at the actual protest, there was one person who died of a heart attack, and I think one person might have gotten accidentally trampled, and then the one woman was shot by the police, right? Aside from that, nobody died. There was no other, nobody got beat to death. Nobody got fucking lynched or fucking, thing. And there was barely any property damage, as opposed to the fucking several years of the Summer of Love and the George Floyd riots that caused billions in damage and hundreds of deaths, I believe hundreds of deaths, certainly several dozen deaths, thousands of injuries. But let's forget that, as opposed to the left-wingers who broke through the the fence around the White House and sieged the White House and made it so that Trump had to go into the bunker underneath the White House for his own safety. That's no big deal. But January 6th, where fucking somebody sat in Nancy Pelosi's desk and fucking somebody stole the fucking podium, that's horrible terrorism that we must all fucking be afraid of. Fuck out of here. I'm so sick of this shit. So fucking sick of this shit.
Like anytime these people complain, I just brush them off.
Stream. This is what my president or our president says. Reading this, right? Under my predecessor, the country lost over 180,000 manufacturing jobs. Now, I want you to know, Trump had contracts lined up with Mexico and everything south of that border, along with everything north with the pipeline. We had this shit locked down.
Ready to go.
What the fuck happened? COVID fucking hit. COVID hit. It wasn't fucking Trump trying to be an asshole and say, nah, dude, we can't. No. He was literally fucking sanctioned by our federal government to shut down all of his plans for the sake of the goddamn virus. You know what he did? He helped push the goddamn vaccine faster than what this asshole would have fucking done. Right? So he could get his other contracts back up again. And he was trying to push fucking immigration to be a hell of a lot faster than it is currently today, which this asshole hasn't fucking done yet.
Oh, yeah. Did you see when Biden was bragging about gas prices?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now where he says he claims he made 700,000 fucking jobs just now.
No, yeah. He also claimed
Yeah, he's
that...
claiming credit for a lot of stuff.
Well, this goes even worse, dude, because he claims that, oh, when I got into office, gas was $5 a gallon. Now it's down to $3.50. It's like,
I fucking know
no.
my California prices, bro, because it was like $2 something a gallon where I lived, and
$3.20
something.
$3.20 was the gas price when he took office.
Right.
Yeah, so
But
he's a straight up fucking liar.
But that was also during the time when I said, yeah, dude, my fucking gas is like $2 something a gallon, and you were pissed at me for saying that because you're like, bitch, I wish I had my fucking gas.
No, I know, right? But no, yeah, the average gas price for the country when Biden took office was $3.20 a gallon. It only went to $5 a gallon when he fucking killed the Keystone Pipeline.
Yeah.
Which was just overruled by the Supreme Court, by the way. Thank fucking God.
Yes, dude. Yo, so check this out.
Which, by the way, that was several 100,000 good jobs that disappeared overnight because of that asshole. And even though the Supreme Court just ruled that it was totally unconstitutional what he did, you don't just get to tell fucking private companies that have contracts and permissions and all this other shit that, oh, you just can't do that. You don't get to do that. But even though they overruled it, well, they still lost several years of fucking time, right? Fucking tons of money. They're going to have to rehire people, rebuy equipment and fucking supplies and fucking shit. Like, he just cost those companies fucking hundreds of millions of dollars. And it was all total bullshit.
Dude, if it wasn't for Trump's forced testing and expediting the fucking vaccinations, I don't think we'd be talking about this. Think about it. Biden was like fucking coming in under an umbrella that Trump laid out for him. Like straight up just handed him everything completed in his presidency. All that shit. The contract that he had with Mexico was overturned and fucking removed from this asshole who claims that we don't need borders. If we don't need borders, then why would you toss aside Trump's plan for expediting immigration into the U.S.? Like, what? That doesn't fucking make sense, dude.
Immigration's only good when it's illegal and when it only affects border towns. When 50 illegal immigrants make their way up to Martha's Vineyard,
Yeah, and
Then all of a sudden,
fucking fantastic, right? You guys, we're fighting for human rights. Like, these are the same assholes that were like, "Oh, Trump's segregating families," and he's like, "No, we're not. Like, we are putting them together on purpose. Like, if they want to stay, they have to make sacrifices."
well, not only that, it's like, oh God. It's like, yeah, segregating families. It's like, no, we're segregating kids from adults until we can verify that they are with their family because
of the
there
cartel
are
shit
child
that was throwing kids
traffickers.
over here with drugs.
Yep.
Yes.
And
I remember this.
But which, by the way, Trump managed to have record numbers of arrests of child traffickers, record number of kids freed from sexual slavery and being a drug mule. Nobody wants to talk about that.
The kid, okay, so the kid on Eagle Pass. You remember that story? The kid on Eagle Pass was literally malnourished, dehydrated, coming into the U.S. This poor child went through abuse, and she had drugs on her. She was questioned and put through the ringer like everybody else. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. He tried to fucking help her, and he was deemed as a racist piece of shit. I'm like, bro, like, this poor kid went through the cartel. The fucking cartel, of all people. Survived it and pushed through the U.S. border. Like, he tried to help her. Like, he fucking sat there and he gave her water. They fed and bathed her, clothed her. They didn't bring her up on charges. They didn't charge her like as an adult and fucking put drug prosecutions against her. If he wanted to be an asshole, sure. Yeah, he would have done that, but he didn't do that. But yet, if you go by liberal and democratic media, that's exactly what happened. It's like, dude, why can't people just be honest? Like, I understand political bias. I get it. Like, 100%. I understand. Okay. Why can't we be honest about shit, though? Right? Like this guy.
Because that doesn't suit the narrative, Brim.
Jobs gained under President Biden, 700,000. But yet, on this story over here, Biden touted the rising U.S. job record as one of the highlights of his first year in office, but failed to mention that the only reason the job rate has grown in the millions of people are returning to work after tyrannical bureaucrats shut down the economy for months. In the
Yeah,
name
this is
of
because of
COVID.
Like that. Oh,
this whole thing.
700,000 jobs created, right? Whatever, which they weren't, but okay. But how many jobs were lost due to COVID? I bet you it's in the millions, and it's just like the gas prices. Oh, gas was $5 and now it's only $3.50. No. It was not $5. It was $3, and it went up to $5 because of your dumbass. And then you started selling off our oil reserves to fucking the same company that your son is a member of the board of, and which is gonna screw us. Because one, not only is that shit going to end right after the midterms, and then gas prices will go right the fuck back up to where they were, but two, now we're not going to have our fucking oil reserves anymore. Fucking, oh.
It's not the oil reserves that we were just told we had to buy back after selling, right? At almost twice the price per gallon.
Yeah,
we're not talking about that reserve, are we?
The same shit that, like, Germany has to do because they switched to fucking solar and wind, where they have to sell off all their excess because they've got too much during the day, and then they have to buy it back for twice the price at night because they don't make enough.
Dude, it gets even better. Did you see like what would happen if they wanted to go back to fossil fuels?
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's like 10 times the amount.
Yep.
I was like, what, dude?
As opposed to France, which went to nuclear power, and they are perfectly fine. Which, by the way, most environmentally friendly way to generate power, period. Nuclear.
The recovery, and here's the thing. I understand why like so many people are against nuclear, but it's like if we have proper upkeep with actual OSHA coming out to the plants and
no, not OSHA, somebody else.
Well, okay,
OSHA's useless, but somebody else. Yeah.
Anybody else. But if we had a good regulatory system to come out and check on the power plant to make sure everything is in order and actually look and check it make sure the levels are appropriate. I am pretty sure we could make that shit last forever.
Well, that's the thing. In the
right?
history of the world, there's only been 2 nuclear meltdowns of power plants. One was Chernobyl, and
Japan
that's the
and
fucking
Japan.
Russians, right?
And Japan. Yeah.
And Japan. And the only
that
reason
happened in 2011.
the only reason that Fukushima meltdown was because it was a very old reactor. It had several
Plus,
failures
there
that
was a
happened
hurricane.
simultaneously, and then there was a massive hurricane that was
They got hit like 3 different ways from Sunday. So
yes, and it was
can't really-
bigger than
yeah.
any they had hurricane protections in place up to a certain category, but the
Yeah.
hurricane that hit Fukushima was so wildly above.
It was
yeah.
like 3 or 4 levels above the normal. Yeah,
Above
dude, it was
anything that
ridiculous.
anybody ever could have predicted, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, and it was an old reactor, and several failures of the safety systems happened, and the meltdown wasn't even that bad. It was not a Chernobyl meltdown. There are people living in near Fukushima right now, and they're perfectly fine. And it only took something like 6 months for the environment around Fukushima to be right back to where it was. Right, so it was not that bad of a fucking meltdown.
I mean,
now,
they still-
Chernobyl,
well,
that's
they had
something different. But
They had a pretty bad leak for even like a couple years after that. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
like even after they were able to go in and fucking seal that shit up and figure out what their next plans were, like after they got everything handled, yeah, the waters around them aren't nearly as radiated, and I think
no, they're actually
most
better
of the
off than
wildlife
other
is,
areas.
like, fucking running pretty normal.
Just
right
like
now,
in the Gulf of Mexico, where the areas where human beings didn't try to clean up the oil spill that happened ended up better off than the areas where humans did. The same thing is happening.
We think fucking using Dawn soap for everything is gonna fix.
Which, fine, whatever. But like, oftentimes humans suck ass at whatever we try to do. But like in Fukushima or near Fukushima, the environment near Fukushima is actually better off than a lot of the surrounding areas because fishermen and stuff aren't going there anymore.
So Pete, I'm looking at a tweet right
Yeah.
now that JC posted. Says, I spent my entire young adult life morbidly obese. I eventually got sick of it and hit the gym and never looked back. I
Camelot,
lost
yeah.
over 100 pounds and maintained that. I have been accused of thin privilege and
Yep.
fat shaming for losing weight. Anyone have an idea why? And I read what you posted here, and I couldn't agree more.
I'd say fuck them. Live your best life, king.
Because that's the thing, right? Like, dude, like you try to better yourself in this world, dude, and almost everybody on fucking social media is out to fucking damn you.
Yep, because
if you're
they're
not
jealous.
dying of cancer or a quadriplegic or MR, like mentally retarded, like if you're not any of those like things, these people on Twitter will not fucking support you. They'll look at you as being privileged. It's like, bro, like, why do I have to be near death for you to like me?
Oh, there's nothing
What?
privileged about
I
it, dude. He worked
don't
hard
get it
and bettered
either.
himself, which is what
They-
you losers do not want to do.
Hey, go
No,
do
there's
my
a
thing, go be right back.
YouTuber who like she was fat, she lost weight, and made a channel basically to talk about weight loss and how bad it is, to be overweight, and she gets called a bunch of names.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking
fat
dumb,
phobic
dude.
and yep.
Yeah, fat phobic. It's like there's no such thing. Just stop.
Well,
Like
no,
promoting a
I'm
healthy
I'm afraid of
lifestyle
fat people, but that's just because they're ugly and I don't like looking
for
at them.
for different reasons.
Yep.
No, like promoting healthy lifestyle makes you fat phobic is
Yep.
the dumbest shit on the planet.
Yep. Wow.
I can't even.
I can't even.
I can't even. Even I cannot. No. Ah, Christ.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, it's a bunch of jealous ass bitches who won't do what he or she or whoever you're talking about did. And so they want to try and bring down everybody else. It's the same. Oh yeah, I just found this post that I made a while back. There was some thoughtiest of thoughts on Facebook trying to fucking convince every other woman to be the thought like they are. And I went off on him. It's like, yeah, no, you ruined your life by being a rancid fucking hoe in your teens and 20s. And now that you've hit the wall and you're trying to get married, you are discovering that yeah, no, it's not all that liberating to have fucking ran through a literal mile train of dick. And most guys don't want a woman who has fucking been through fucking every member of the male species that are in their city. And so therefore
Wait,
now
you don't want the carry that your best friend, your childhood best friend, and your
yeah,
cousin and
your
like your three
kid
brothers all hit
bully.
up.
Yeah,
Your kid bully.
yeah, guys don't want that. And so now that you've discovered that, you are angry and bitter that your marriage prospects have been ruined by your own hand from your own stupidity. So now you are trying to convince all the other young women to be hoes like you were. So because misery loves fucking company. And so you're trying to ruin their lives too. And you can go fuck yourselves.
Speaking of go fuck yourself, this next little tidbit is brought to you by another President Biden fucking lie. Check this one out, guys. This one's a real doozy. 7 hours ago, in fact. Let me give you the facts. In 2020, 55 corporations made $40 billion. And they paid zero in federal taxes.
Yup.
My Inflation Reduction Act puts an end to this. Now, funny how he's talking about the Inflation Reduction Act. That sounds almost like the increase in tax revenue that Trump was trying to do towards the debt. By the way, Trump actually tried something like this, but it wasn't called that. It was quite literally giving them another 20% worth of taxes going towards the country's debt directly. Trump was trying to do that. This asshole, this fucking cunt's gonna sit there and say 40 billion? Bitch, how much of the numbers are you padding right now? I want to fucking know.
I don't know what that is, but that smells gross.
What the hell are you smelling right now?
I don't know. Some sauce in a Tupperware container that they got over there. It's nasty. It's nasty.
Oh my god. This motherfucker, dude. I can't believe he's my president, dude.
I know, right?
Well, he's technically not.
Yeah,
but,
he ain't.
You know.
But you know.
No, I mean he's dude. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be that petty and be like, yo, like, fucking, he's not my president. Like, how
No,
many times did you hear
not that,
with
bro.
Trump,
Not that, bro. I hesitate to mention it on YouTube because last time we did, we got fucking yeeted. But let's just say a number that starts with 2 and ends with 1,000, and then rhymes with word that rhymes with jewels, proved that there was shenaniganery afoot.
Wait, are we talking about the ballots?
Yeah, in what of course was the most safe and secure election ever on the face of the planet ever.
By the way,
in the history of democratic elections.
A nice little gem came up about that today because this asshole sat there and said that people in red states were body blocking ballots and they were armed. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. I lived in the red state that he was talking about. So I kind of went back to go look at what he was talking about. I'm like, okay, I want to see what he's talking about. I want to make sure that I'm not like completely off base here. Not a single ballot was turned away at gunpoint when they were guarding.
Dude, you know how federal fucking how much of a federal crime that is?
This asshole would have you believe otherwise.
Of course they would.
God, dude, like, Obama was better than this fucking asshole, dude. Obama was more uniting than this fucking cunt bag of a human being, dude. And we got fucking idiots over here in this goddamn country that look at this guy as a goddamn pariah, like a god. Well, and it pisses me off because I care
hard not
so
to when
much
fucking
about
everybody
shit.
Except for Fox News praises every time he fucking shits his diaper.
Oh, dude, it's just, it's hard, dude. Like I try not to fucking like go at people, dude, but it's like there's so many things. If you look up, if you just take the time in your life and look up and read things, you can see that. Guess what? This guy's full of shit. And yet we all have to fucking shut the fuck up and let the liberal Democrats take office and let them do and say whatever the fuck they want. And you know what? I did. I have. I've, like, hey, guess what? Trump was in office. That was my guy. That's who I voted for. Okay, I get it. All right. Obama was a better fucking Democrat than this guy, dude. At least with Obama wasn't a fucking pussy 100%. He was, I would say, like, towards the end, yeah, he was kind of a pussy. But, like, beginning Obama, he was kind of lit. I would take beginning Obama over this fucking clown any day of the week. Too many videos exist of this guy being a fucking moron, first off. And there's always context behind it. Like, at least with Republicans or conservatives, they add the context behind it. And they're like, hey, this is what happened. This is why. You read into it. You look it up. It's there, right? Democrats, you look up shit, and it's like been redacted or it's been removed from Wayback Machine from when I was posting shit about this guy on Facebook for years ago. I can't find any of my old posts about this guy, dude. Like, all my old posts in the Wayback Machine are gone.
Or it's like PolitiFact, Snopes, and the rest of them saying that when it was said that
right.
Biden and Clinton's were friends with a Grand Wizard of the KKK, that is mostly false because he wasn't a Grand Wizard of the KKK. He was an exalted Cyclops. So therefore, it is mostly false.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the big thing that makes it mostly false, right? Not that he was a member of the KKK and Biden's and Clinton's were friends with him. No. It's that he wasn't a Grand Wizard. He was an exalted Cyclops. Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. The point is, they were still friends with a fucking, that dude. Yeah.
Active member of the KKK.
Supposedly, the exalted Cyclops was supposed to be a joke to pad the KKK shit. And I'm like, that's stupid. That was dumb. Like, you guys literally made yourselves out to look like fucking liars. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't give these people that kind of fucking pass, dude, because they don't give conservatives or Republicans a pass at all.
Oh, no,
like,
I've said it before. I got no benefit of the doubt for these motherfuckers anymore, dude.
If they if they joke around the slightest, dude, a liberal will jump on that shit like it's goddamn fucking flies on shit. Like it's a fact, bro. And they will bury that person to the ends of the goddamn earth, right? A liberal jokes around about fucking dead babies and shit, which, to be fair, I have done dark humor jokes. Okay,
well, no, they'll do it when they're not even joking, bro.
But conservatives don't do that, though. That's my point. Conservatives don't do that. They question it and they're like ha ha ha, that was kind of weird, and they kind of move on with their day, right? They don't go to the ends of the fucking earth to end their goddamn career.
Like nobody was lynched when the fucking San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus fucking stated outright that they were coming for your kids, and then it turns out that 4 of them were fucking convicted pedros.
Right. Yeah.
And that, by the way, that is when my benefit of the doubt ran the fuck out, because I told my mom about that, and she was like, oh, well, it's probably, and I was like, oh, fuck, all right, yeah, and then fucking it came out literally the next day that fucking 4 of them were convicted pedros, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's it. I got no more benefit of the doubt left for any of these motherfuckers. None fucking ever. None.
Yeah, tell me again how spare cooking was a hoax.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, QAnon's a conspiracy theory. They've only got 3 out of 4 right. The only one we don't know for sure of is whether the fucking people are lizard people aliens.
I totally believe 100% that Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg, for sure. Well, he also could be a robot. Like, I'd believe that, too.
A robot lizard.
Maybe, yeah. Any combination of those.
Ligma Johnson had it. Ligma Johnson. Yeah, Ligma Johnson had it coming. Musk has allegedly fired an entire team of Twitter data engineers as laid off employees Raul Ligma left and Daniel Johnson are pictured walking out of the San Francisco office on Friday afternoon.
No, he did that on purpose. Fuck you.
I know
Musk.
he did.
He did that on purpose.
I know, dude.
Fuck you, Musk. Fuck you. You did that on purpose. I know what you did, you fucker.
Did you see, dude? Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did with the sink?
Yeah, yeah, that was
No.
glorious.
What are
He
you? What sink?
when he first walked into
He
the
said
Twitter
when I bought
headquarters.
Twitter, I wanted to let it sink in, and he brought the sink.
Yeah, so
as
he
a joke.
brought a literal sink with him into the Twitter headquarters when he came in. Yeah, he was carrying a fucking ceramic sink in his arms. Fucking
Oh, you know
glorious,
what?
dude.
We're going back to this. Let me find this video. Because this is hilarious shit. So
But I agree with him on this, though. He says Twitter will be forming a content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints. No major content decisions or account reinstatements will happen before that council convenes. I agree with that. Like, hey, if he's gonna be fair about it, like if he looks at like some of the crazy left and the crazy right shit, and he acts accordingly as equally as possible, like I agree with that. Hey, you know what, dude? Fuck yeah, dude. Like if you see an asshole on the right and the left and you ban them both for the same shit, fucking A, dude. Dude, that has been my whole issue with Twitter for the longest time. It's like you see some of the most like stupid jokes that people make
inconsistent
from the left,
banning, yeah.
dude, on the left, and they're small jokes. They're not even dark humor jokes, but they're small jokes. Motherfuckers have been getting banned for that shit. On the right, these motherfuckers are like, hey, dead baby jokes, let's go. And it's perfectly okay.
The bannings are inconsistent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're very
Also,
consistent. If you're a lefty, everything's okay. You can say kill all men and you're perfectly fine. All I want for Christmas is a white genocide. But if you're a righty, or at least non-lefty,
Yo, can I give it up to our NIWG or NIWG Kanye? White Lives Matter with Candace Owens. Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah,
dude, he's been having trouble too.
Yeah, because he says
Get banned from Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, not only
says some
that, like he got dropped from fucking what was it? Like
Dude, you know
his
why?
clothing company dropped him, his bank fucking
Because
dropped
he's
him.
not a fucking dude. It's because he's not a fucking he is not a Nazi Jewish Holocaust denier. Like they were trying to deny the shit that happened, and he said no, it happened. And then when he fucking got recorded for saying that, they took him out of context and said that he was in support of him.
God.
Did you hear that? I think my shit just cut out. Did you hear that?
No,
Yeah. He like literally he was just talking about like I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but what Hitler did, like that actually happened, and like the way he worded it or some shit, and it was taken out of context, and the fucking news media outlets like CNN and shit were saying
lefties taking something out of
he
context.
was
Say it isn't so,
supporting what
Brem.
Hitler was doing, and said that he didn't do enough, and I'm like, what? Like
Wow.
he didn't say that. He never said that. Like, where did this come from? And all these fucking partnered companies with him took that shit and ran with it, dude.
Yep.
And they were saying that he was posting. Here's the fucked up part. They said that he was posting anti-Semitic shit on his Twitter account, right? I went to his Twitter account. I didn't see any of that shit.
No, of course not.
Here, I'll go right now. I don't know if I'll be able to see any of his posts, but
fucking lies.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. Kanye West. Yep, this one.
Anyway, so I saw this on a YouTube video. I was looking for it. Here you go. This moron. Hey, Elon Musk, mind banning all the lolicons? They're pedophile grooming and predating on underage girls on your new platform. Banning anyone with lolly in their profile will 100% make this site better. I'm like, you are literally talking to someone who liked the Becca art. So I don't know what you're, I don't know what you're hoping for, bro. And this one this one replied, "Hey Elon, mind banning all the antis?" He said the same shit.
I wouldn't even say ban them. I just say check their DMs.
No, all these no, they always have
Yep,
something.
just check their DMs.
No, just look at their profile. They, he, buy, envy, Marxist, Leninist. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, dude. Like this. Like I'm looking at his Twitter right now. I don't see any anti-Semitism at all. In fact, he like was talking about. I'll go up right here. He's talking about the shit that was going on in fucking Iran with Mossad, right? 4 hours ago in Mossad, Iran, seems an RPG was used against Bashij base. Original video from Samanism on Instagram. We need more media coverage of the brave youth fighting for their freedom. I don't see how that's anti-Semitic.
It's
But
not.
that was this is the tweet. This is the tweet that caught him his fucking all the hatred towards him.
Yep.
And I'm
'Cause they just needed an
I don't get
excuse.
it, dude.
They just wanted an excuse.
Because he's a Trump supporter, so they'll as always they'll slander, they'll make up stuff.
Yeah, and he's not an N-bomb. That's what they really hate, right? He's not one of these thugs who goes around fucking rioting because of a fucking dude who overdosed on fucking fentanyl. He doesn't fucking steal. He doesn't fucking deal drugs. He doesn't fucking. He's not a welfare. He doesn't have what he doesn't have welfare. He doesn't have fucking 10 kids by 8 different women.
Yeah,
and they
it's
fucking
because he's
hate
a
him
black
because of it.
Christian.
Yep.
Because he's a black Christian who supported Trump. That's
Yep.
all it is. So they'll make up stuff about him.
He had a picture on
and
Instagram
call him
that
the
got
most
him banned.
horrible names ever. By the way.
Of course,
Yeah,
he did.
it's amazing. Yeah, Uncle Tom.
Instagram's another fucking
his
cancer
White
site.
Lives Matter with Candace Owens. They both had a white lives shirt. He had a black with white print. She had a white with black print on Instagram. That shit got taken down so fucking
Hella
fast,
quick.
dude. There were so many people that supported it. There was even liberals that were supporting that, and they're like, "Why did you guys do this? Like, what? Like, the fuck you get?" Like, this is why I say not all liberals are fucking crazy. Because I have seen liberals actually defend like shit like
Because
this.
not
And
all
I'm just
liberals
like,
are fucking commie fascists.
just like not all Republicans are fucking crazy religious nut jobs. Like, exactly. This is why I'm middle of the line, dude. It's like you see this shit unfold, and you can look it up to validate it, and these assholes refuse to fuck. Oh, dude, I hate these people so much sometimes, dude. And I'm just like, oh, like I don't care if you're a liberal Republican. Just don't be a fucking idiot. That's all I care about. Don't be a fucking dum-dum. You know what I mean? Like, look up things, like, learn things. I had to take, what was it, an entire year of econ just so I could understand how certain things work. I feel like our own president can't even spell the fucking word economic.
Dude, he can't even spell econ.
Without collapsing from brain damage.
I mean, he might be able to do it, but he'd probably shit his pants before it was over.
Who the hell is this? Canny Terry? Hey, Elon, let's mind banning all of the lolicons.
Yeah, that shit.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about. Underage platforms blanket banning anyone with lolly. In
Oh yeah, I'm fucking.
Make the site better. Bro,
I'm replying to that, by the way, because
I have about 3 people that I know personally that have got thousands of people that follow them.
I missed
that are lolly artists. They don't draw the shit sexually, and they don't draw the shit to gain.
Even if they did, I don't fucking
audience.
care. It's a fucking
but you know
cartoon,
what I mean, though. Like,
yeah.
they don't do that. You know what I mean? They make these awesome looking characters. They're lollies. They're really pretty. They do a really good job with it. That's gonna affect them. This is their business. This is how they make their money. Like, what the fuck?
Where are you, JC? Where is that tweet?
No, I posted on Digi's stream. Let me grab it. Hold on.
Like, that is annoying, dude. Like,
is it on Twitter? It's on Twitter, right?
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Okay, yeah.
On Twitter. But he's gonna link it to you.
Here. This fool.
Oh God. What? No.
Yeah, he what was the shit of they, he, buy, envy, Marxist, Leninist? Like, what the fuck is even that?
You're a rabid commie who's insane. Gotcha, bro. That's all you have to say.
The lull at the QRTs, still a shit ton of lolly pedophile lurking on my timeline. Cool beans, you're definitely not trying hard to apologize for your factual pedophilia. How many? You're literally no. How many? How dirty is the skeleton in your closet, bro? Yeah, be honest.
Fucking 6 feet under, dude.
Jesus, these quote tweets, what absolute sad sacks of disgusting shit they are.
Wait, this motherfucker is a Marxist? Hold on. They, he, buy in, be Marxist, Leninist. Wait, he has to be trolling, dude. This cannot be real. A Leninist?
Oh, I can't fucking.
Former,
Okay, well, I
former
can
ANCOM liberation
I can quote
enjoyer,
tweet it, but of course,
trucker, MFer, anxious polemicist, member of the University Comrades in A. He has to be trolling, dude. This can't be real.
Mm. I mean, I don't know. You do have a lot of antis, bro. If he's trolling, it's a good troll, but I don't know.
Dude, he's pro Russia. Like this has to be a fucking troll, dude. Yeah, this is probably just trolling, dude. There's no way this is legit.
Hmm.
Pro
no,
dude, he's
dude,
a
I'll
fucking
bet you.
Leninist. He's
Huh?
pro Russia.
I guarantee you it's fucking for real, bro. Like I said, no more benefit of the doubt for these motherfuckers. None.
He has a Vietnam flag, Laos,
Yeah, he
China,
also has China, yeah.
North Korea, and Cuba.
Uh-huh. That's what I was saying. There's no way this could be real, dude.
Oh my God, Wired magazine. Yes. What is it? Elon Musk is now literally the king of Twitter. There is nothing stopping him from accessing your direct messages or handing them over to a government. You mean
Yes?
like they've been doing this whole time?
Defund teachers unions. Tim Young, I couldn't agree more.
Oh yeah, I see his posts on Instagram from time to time.
Yeah, dude, Tim Young's pretty good, dude. I've been watching some of his shit, and dude's got some really good points. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm sorry, disagreement. I'm sorry. Oh, Bishop Harrison's. I'm sorry. Disagreement is happening to you, and
I'm
it's
sorry,
the ethical
disagreement is happening
investment
to you,
front
yeah.
for the Michigan Daily. It's we urge the university's board of regents and president Santa Ono to recognize the threat to safety that Shapiro's presence holds and stops him from speaking at the university. His presence will only cause harm to our campus and communities in Ann Arbor and poses a particular risk to students of color, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, as well as those of other marginalized backgrounds. Wait, hold on. Are you going to tell me that your thoughts are going to be challenged, and that's why you can't have them in there? Because this is Michigan, after all. You guys can't have this, right? Because Flint is still undergoing reconstruction, which will probably be taken down the next year or so by one of you idiots over at this fucking university. Y'all fucking idiots. Y'all fucking retarded as fuck. Jesus, how stupid can you be?
There was some chick who replied to one of Elon's tweets, and she was just like, "Are you gonna be banning hate speech, or am I gonna have to fucking put up with seeing all this discuss?" And it's like, yeah, it's gonna be so fucking terrible for you to have to press a couple of buttons to fucking mute and block people. I don't know how you're gonna deal with it. Like the crushing weight of these actions you're gonna have to take is just gonna be so fucking terrible for you.
Oh no.
Bruh. Wait, what the fuck? Has SBMM already kicked in for you in Modern Warfare 2, or are you enjoying bot lobbies? Wait, are they actually having bot lobbies?
Oh, Bill, oh my God, Billy Baldwin letting a reckless ideologue take full control of what is essentially a public utility less than 2 weeks before election day is insane. Man, that is quite the 180 from Twitter as a private company and can do whatever it wants.
Ruth.
God, it's almost like none of these people cared when it was somebody who agreed with them that had control of all this shit. But now that it's Elon Musk, all of a sudden it's a problem.
It's almost like I didn't understand the meaning behind political bias and understood why they did it, and like we haven't been calling out ever since. Huh? Yeah. It's like,
Oh
wow.
my God. Okay. r/ask transgender.
Oh God.
Oh, dude. What can be done to resolve this locker room issue? Recently came across this video about young children having anxiety from a trans child using their locker room. Here's the link. So these young girls are having anxiety, fear about someone who is trans using their bathroom, but also I can only fear that the trans child is also having the same issue with using the boys' locker room. I want to be cleared. No child should ever have to deal with these emotions. It's saddening for these young girls to experience these emotions. So what is the best solution? Would it be a unisex locker room or what? And this guy replies,
So,
to be honest, those girls can get fucked. I'd say use the preferred bathroom regardless of what they say. Nobody should be able to tell anyone what bathroom they can or cannot use. Man, I really want to go. Oh, dude, like you're a lying sack of shit, bro, because if you had a daughter and I went into the bathroom that she was using and tried to say nobody can tell me what bathroom I can or can't, you bro, how fucking quickly that shit would change.
yeah, like fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, these fucking idiots, dude. So check this out. All right. So breaking: Elon Musk will have to pay 3 fired Twitter executives $200 million.
No.
CNN.com. We're gonna click that stupid fucking link. Let's go. The 3 top Twitter
Hello.
executives from Elon
People
Musk
get fucked.
fired Thursday will walk out the door with about 187 million of Musk's money. Funny how that's not $200 million. Just
Oh
throwing that
wow,
out there.
Doge is up?
Yeah, dude, did you see what I tagged you? How I tagged you in it?
I just
Yeah,
saw that,
Doge is
yeah.
out, yeah. Yeah, bro.
What how much is it up by? I'm curious
I
now.
have no idea. I just saw the Twitter post. I was like, you know what, dude, this is something Pete needs to see.
Yeah, let's see. What's Whoa, hold up. 1 Doge is worth 0.1 United States dollars, so 10 cents?
I'm sure it'll get higher, dude.
That's still. Oh Jesus, I can't do that kind of math right now. Let me pull out the calculator.
Was it 0.10 times 1,000, right? If I remember correctly.
No, I've got a lot more than that.
Oh,
But I
I
don't
thought it
want
was
to.
a
I don't
much?
want to. I'm not gonna say.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm not gonna say exactly how much. I just want to know how much more it is than what I bought it at. So,
You probably gained about like $400 or $500.
0.1. Yeah. No, that ain't right.
Okay, girl. What? Hi, baby.
Point.
Hi, baby.
Point.
Hi, sweetheart.
Fucking damn it.
33.3 times what I paid for it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was at like a third of a cent. A third of a cent each when I bought it, and now it's at 10 cents each. So.
Okay, so they had side investments tied into this company. That's not $200 million of Elon's money. These guys are fucking. I hate seeing it, dude. They are so stupid. God, bro, they are so stupid. All right. So, yeah. Oh shit, man. That's great. So, do you guys remember when Elon Musk had asked how much it would cost to end world hunger? I
Oh,
vaguely
yeah,
remember it,
yeah,
but not.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember a whole lot about it, but I vaguely remember something about it. Right. Max the Hippo says he had the chats for that. He once asked what the amount would be to end world hunger, and when he was given the amount, he could afford it, wouldn't pay it. Well, King David underneath it says, right. They rescinded their remarks when he said, if I give it to you, then you have to be accountable
Yeah, you got
for
to
every
provide
penny.
receipts for every penny.
No,
Yep.
we don't want it. Funny how you left how
Yep.
you left that part out.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
never say
know
that
the
part.
last part.
Yep.
That's even better.
Yeah, he straight up told him, it's like, all right, I'll give it to you if you provide me receipts for every penny you fucking spend. And they were like,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I guess you don't give a shit about ending world hunger, huh?
By the way, I'm hearing that that Nancy Pelosi's husband, that whole thing is a consensual encounter gone wrong.
To the moon. Oh my god. I
Oh man, Viva Frey. If we contemplate the possibility that the Pelosi attack was a false flag of sorts, do we get sued for $1 billion?
Damn.
Damn.
That's rough.
Right? Oof. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Fucking. I feel real bad for homeboy turning the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't. I
Yeah, there
heard
was
that.
one. There's one.
I heard that they put a fucking ruling on him for $243 billion.
I
Because he
saw
turned the
2.7
front
trillion. I'm like, that's not realistic. What?
Well, yeah, like
Yeah, dude, it was actually really high, right?
The billion one was accurate. I've seen the billion one that you said.
like 243
Yeah, but
billion.
you gotta
Yeah.
realize those amounts that they ask for are literally like unimportant. They never get the actual.
Well,
amount
no,
they
it's
ask for.
important in that like only a bunch of countries have a GDP that's as high as that fucking number.
I mean,
Like
yeah, that's fair. But I meant like,
that's the ridiculous. I mean, yeah, he's never gonna pay it and all, but that
yeah,
they've killed his ability to ever do business. Like he's never gonna be able to get a loan. He's never gonna be able to do a contract with anybody that has anything to do with making
wait, are you saying they
payments.
actually told him to pay that much?
Yes, that was the
That's
judgment
insane.
against him.
That's insane.
Yeah. Now it'll probably get thrown out, but it'll still be like it'll probably be thrown out to something like $1.5 billion or $2 billion. It's still
Which is still ridiculous.
yeah, exactly. He's still like he is. In fact, they got what they wanted. He is forever silenced. He is never going to be able to have a business again. He's never going to be able to have business contracts or, like I said, take out a loan or anything like that. Like his life in business like that is over, which is what they wanted from the very beginning. So they got what they wanted.
I feel like a lot of that could be blamed on his lawyers, though, because they did fuck up in this situation.
No, you're talking about, yeah, that was total bullshit, by the way.
We're talking about Kanye, right?
No.
No.
Oh, we were talking about Kanye earlier. No, this is Alex Jones that they're talking
Alex
about.
Jones. Yeah, because that whole thing, like, it was the other side that claimed that his lawyers didn't turn everything over, but, like, I've not seen any evidence that there was some, because they got access to everything.
Not necessarily. There's some weird rules that allow them to.
No, I know,
Okay.
but like, they have access to everything they can have access to, and they didn't. I've not seen any evidence that they've held up saying, "Oh, we didn't get this thing that we found in some fucking alternate email account or something."
No, okay. His lawyers fucked up because whenever they sent him the like shit they wanted, they sent over pretty much everything they had, which they shouldn't have done. like their defense strategy, that
No, they
everything,
have
and
to.
and
You
the
have to.
well, not as much as they said, because there's stuff that they definitely should have known yet. Like
There was
Like-
things in the actual. Okay, so I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there was actual parts of the case that weren't technically part of the case that was sent over.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
Like-
if they didn't send those over, then they would have been accused of the very thing that they were accused of doing, which is not sending everything over. So fucking, they asked for that shit.
No, there's a whole thing legally as well, though,
Yeah,
where
I
it's
know,
like
I know, but
if it's gonna be used in the case, both sides have to see it for the most part.
well, there's
Yeah,
also
but
there's
this
all there.
includes
No,
defenses,
you can also get you can also be tried or convicted and all that of like tortious interference and shit like that for
Yeah.
drowning the other side in paperwork. But when that happens, it's usually when some small thing, right, like a small
Yeah.
class action lawsuit with one group of lawyers is suing some giant corporation, and the giant corporation sends them, literal pallets full of documents and shit. Not in a case like this where it's like, no, I don't care how much fucking paperwork they sent you guys. You have enough fucking lawyers and paralegals and shit to go through it all. Like, yeah. But Aaron Reed tweeted, "Remember that time when a billionaire was so pissed off at trans people that he bought a social media network? Lol, everyone knows Elon Musk is doing this because we transed his daughter, took his wife, and banned his favorite transphobic accounts." Literally admitting that these people are grooming children.
Wait, who was this?
Aaron Reed.
Is it Aaron?
No, Erin. The at is at Aaron in the Morn. ERININTHEMORN. Yeah, literally admitting that they're grooming kids into this shit.
Well, and what makes it worse is they're banning off of what they want to ban people off for. You know what I mean? Like they're not even following the rules that they set.
No, of
For
course
banning.
not. That would require actual standards.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like they're doing their own shit that they want to do because they just like with someone because of their standings, and they just look for something.
Which tweet is this? I'm looking for it.
I don't know, but they just look for, they're targeting people, and they just look for a tweet that they dislike and say, "Ha, fuck you, we got you." You know, so it's rough.
Are you talking about a dark day for trans youth? Florida Board of Medicine has just voted to ban gender-affirming care for all trans teenagers.
No.
Go Florida, by the way.
I'll see if I can try
yeah.
it. What I saw was somebody who tweeted a picture of their tweet. So maybe they deleted it, but I'm gonna try and find it. Nope, it's right here. Here you go. And I can reply to them. Good. There you go, Rem.
I wonder if
Thank
Musk
you,
is gonna
Boo-Boo.
keep a way you can pick who you reply to, or who can reply to you. What the fuck? Anyway, while you look for that, no, the Alex Jones things out. The Alex Jones thing I was talking about was the lawyers sent over stuff that they shouldn't be sending as well, like medical stuff and shit like that, because they sent over everything in his phone, like conversations that they definitely shouldn't have, and the I don't want to say prosecutor, but the prosecutor, I don't know what it's actually called, so I'm just gonna say that, tried to send it back being like, hey, you should probably like redo this. Then no, they didn't, so they just got to use it because that's how that works apparently. And a lot of his cases, I believe, were lost because in some of his text messages, he basically admitted that he knew that most of what he was saying was bullshit. Or at least about Sandy Hook.
So I tweet. So I'm tweeting to her right now. I said, "Thank you for admitting to grooming and using the trans movement for your own weird vendetta. These children need to be just that. Nobody had the right to interfere with them." Send.
And now
Fuck
it's
you,
under-
Aaron Reed. You fucking cunt twat
And now
waffle.
Yep.
that you know, it's owned by Musk, you're not getting banned for that.
Yep. Oops, you said the quiet part about trans and kids out loud. Yep. Yep. We're not trying to, gays against groomers. We're not trying to groom your kids to being trans, they say, as they openly gloat about successfully grooming one of Elon Musk's children to
Gays
be
against
trans.
groomers? Don't you mean gays as groomers? Come on now.
Fuck that bitch, dude. Yeah, I am.
Fuck that shit.
Y'all need to listen to
Man,
these
fuck that
people.
shit.
They're not hiding anything. They're telling you exactly what they want. It's not a conspiracy theory. They have a plan, they have the will, and they have the power. They're going for your kids and family. Listen to them. Exactly. Just like when the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus said, "We are coming for your children." They meant exactly what they were saying.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah.
So it looks like Elon Musk bought Twitter. Fuck those Twitter staffs that fuck everything up. Yo, Jax, I am happy this motherfucker went in and cleaned house. I don't care that these motherfuckers are hurt or they're out of a job. Trust me, they have Twitter to their profile, to their resume. They'll get a job somewhere. Not that fucking big of a deal. Not to mention, 3 of these guys just got a settlement because they were invested into an outside insurance that was tied to Twitter. So, like, they are not hurting for fucking money. You know what I mean? Like, these fucking little crybaby bitches, dude. I swear to God, if I could sit there and have my way, I would beat the fuck out of them. I would see that whole, like, what I just did there, like that whole, like, that one little thing of mine where I'm not usually there because, like, I don't really usually believe that. But these particular people were
There's a point where
calling,
it's too much.
dude. These people were calling for the heads of your freedom of speech. That they were willing to go the extra mile to go and harm these people
Well, no.
in their
They
own
were,
home.
they were willing to give up
And now
your
that they're
freedom
being
of speech, not their
and
own.
now that they're being fired, they're the victims. And I'm like, bro, you literally called for Trump's head. You were justifying killing another human being
Well, yeah,
for
they,
the sake of your own personal fucking feelings, dude. And it's like that shit drives me nuts. That's why I want to punch them. I don't want to kill them. I just want to knock them the fuck out one time. That's all
I
I
know.
want. I just want to be, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
Dude. This is what, and again, this is why I
Tough.
don't fucking jump to one side to another, dude. Because this shit here just shows how fucking weak-minded these idiots are, bro. Ooh. This is a shit on Democrats day. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I shit on conservatives and Republicans all the time, so it's fine. They get their just desserts out of me just as much. Trust. It's just the thing is with the Republicans and conservatives, they're not nearly as fucking bad as liberals are. Especially liberal Democrats. Those motherfuckers are dangerous. Like they are. Like imagine somebody that is slightly more intelligent above average, right? And then like you tie that in with like autism and some other stupid shit they have, and it's like they are an all-in-one professional victim with something of an intelligence cue, and they're untouchable all of a sudden. That is a fucking liberal Democrat.
Wait, is that what IQ stands for?
Uh-uh.
Okay,
IQ?
good.
IQs are...
Yeah, you said intelligence Q.
I know. Yeah. I know. It's just.
I
It's
was
just.
asking if that's actually what it stood for, so I was gonna lose my mind.
No, it's like... I don't know, it's something weird.
Quotient.
I just like
Yeah,
I said like
intelligent quotient.
these things bother me so much,
Acceptable.
dude. Like they bother me so much, and I keep this shit in. I don't talk about it because I know what'll happen. I'll go into a tangent and we'll talk about this shit for like 8 hours straight.
That's
like
fine.
so, I'm just like, you know what? All these things I'll keep to myself because I know what'll happen.
It'd be like that sometimes, yeah.
It's like I was
just-
telling Ross. You know what,
Yeah.
Ross? You and I have had this conversation. This is why I was telling Pete this earlier. Like the fucking these pro-lifers when it comes to a woman's, not pro-lifers. I'm sorry, pro-choice. These pro-choicers are almost just as bad as the extreme pro-lifers, right? So like you have the pro-choicers that are extreme, that are like, no matter what, a woman could have an abortion at all times. It's her choice and whatsoever, right? But those are the same motherfuckers that will make fun of the religious sect of the opposite end of that question and say about how, and I do too, 100%, where they will deny modern medicine to their children and say that God
Oh
is
yeah,
going
yeah.
to save their
Yeah.
children. You know what I mean?
remember that.
Like these fucking idiots, bro. Like this is why I can't stand either side, because they both speak up against their best interest all the fucking time. And whenever Trump said that shit, right? Trump had mentioned this. He said the majority of people, he didn't say the left or the right. He said the majority of people vote against their best interest over 90% of the time, and he was right. This wasn't just a left and right thing. This
because
was
they don't understand what
everybody
it's
thing.
actually meaning. Like, because there's so much like involved in almost every legislation, especially in the U.S. It's like
And
insanely
that's the
difficult.
thing. When Trump was in office, you and I talked about certain legislations that he put out that we both agreed and disagreed with in fucking detail. Name me one time that me, you, and Pete could sit here and do that without Biden. I have not seen a single piece of legislation publicly announced by this motherfucker. He has kept everything under the goddamn hood. Where Trump, he was like, yo, guys, this is what I'm putting right here on Twitter. This is like an 80-page fucking documentary of everything that I'm doing and everything that I want to do.
Well,
And we all had that conversation.
We know the
what I mean?
legislation they took away.
Right. We
Hey,
we
That
know
he
what.
reversed.
Right. But that's my point though. Like
'Cause it
we
was all
don't know.
stuff Trump did.
We don't know a single thing that Biden wants to push.
Yeah.
We know about the shit that he took away, sure. Like everybody knows about that. But we don't know a single thing that he wants to push in the future. Because he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't say anything. You go look up Biden on his website, dude, and he doesn't have any fucking bit of material that I could actually pull from and talk about that shit with. He just keeps that shit under the hood. And that's the shit that bothers me about these Democrats, dude. They keep all these things under the hood, but yet when Trump was in office, this motherfucker announced what he was doing like almost 2 or 3 months prior. When he wanted to overturn all these fucking these fucking Democratic fucking justices, right? When we had all these liberal justices there, and he let go of like 6 of these guys, and he put all fucking conservatives in there. I agree with that position, because these guys were trying to make it legal to push transgenderism onto children. We covered this in the Game Talk not that long ago when Trump was in office, where these fucking liberal judges were trying to rule against parents for not allowing them to fucking take hormones. And Trump went in and fixed that. And I agree with what he was doing, because that's some fuck shit. We shouldn't be pushing that shit on children. We should let children be children. Let them discover who they are later. Like, let them discover who they are when they're older, right?
It's okay to not know who the fuck you are. Like when you're a kid. That's part of growing up.
That's part of growing up. Exactly. It's how you fucking learn, dude.
I'm 5. I know that I'm
You know you
know.
suck dick, so you're good.
Nah, sorry. I'm eating a muffin.
You're eating a muffin?
It's a blueberry muffin.
That's the most delicious kind of muffin.
I don't care, Jax. Go ahead. You probably already started.
What, second dick? I know, right?
No.
It's a pandemic.
Oh, no. It's okay, Jax. It's fine. Of course. I see what you're doing that for. Yeah, dude. Like,
What?
wait, when you push, okay, so I'll go ahead and, since you're recording right now, I'll say this right now, right? When you push transgenderism down an underage child's throat, you get the parents on board that are also liberal. Oh, I thought you were recording.
Whoa, Jack! We're streaming on.
Well, I know why
YouTube.
he's recording it, because he's gonna show ZTB this. ZTB is a mutual buddy of mine with him, and me and ZTB are polar opposites in our politics, and so, like, we always pick each other's brain. Well, when we do talk, we pick each other's brain.
My thing is, like he can just, rewind, like go to the stream later. You know that one?
Oh, yeah. JC, just go to the Game Talk. Just go to the Game Talk podcast
JC.
or not JC, Jax. Sorry, fuck. Jax, go to the podcast on
That's more
YouTube, which
insulting.
all of our VODs are on, and there you go. You can record whatever you fucking want, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, we're like
I don't need to repeat all that. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking rabbit.
Yeah, I don't care.
the last 10 minutes or so.
But yeah,
Did
no.
I accidentally hit stop streaming? No, I didn't. Okay.
Huh. Sarah
Oop.
Beth Berwick. To anyone confused about the Pelosi situation, some of y'all have clearly never had a dispute with a person you pay for sex, and it shows.
That's funny.
That's because we're not fucking filthy fucking losers who have to pay for sex.
Imagine having to pay for sex. Couldn't be me.
Imagine.
Oh, wait a second. That implies I have to. Hold up a second.
Imagine you have to pay for sex because nobody's willing to give it to you.
I
Imagine
just saw.
having
I
sex.
just
For
saw
free.
that. I just saw the Elon Ligma Johnson tweet, dude.
Right?
That is so fucking glorious, bro.
Yeah, I saw what he was doing, the fucker.
Brandon Herrera responded, "Imagine getting shit canned by Elon just for him to meme the shit out of you afterwards." Oh fuck.
So glorious.
Right. I know, Jax. I appreciate it.
They are visibly shaken.
Oh.
Daniel tells us he owns a Tesla and doesn't know how he's going to make payments.
Oh God.
Talk about first world problems, bro. Yeah, it really sucks, doesn't it?
Are you telling me?
Considering you fucking
Jack says,
cheered.
"Hi, go get."
Considering you fucking cheered when fucking non-vaccinated people were losing their fucking jobs, I have no sympathy for you, motherfucker.
Bro, fucking this is great, dude. Scott Bio on Twitter. He's
Ouch.
a verified Twitter user. He says Mush should make this Twitter logo red just to make their heads explode even more.
It's pretty funny.
You know what's funny, dude? Is everybody wants to like
Troll them.
super fucking badly troll the blue team right now because
Freedom
they
is
hit
the oxygen of the soul.
they have ran Twitter for so long, dude.
Well, dude, it's like,
You know
hey,
what I mean?
learn to
Like-
code.
Oh man, learn to code. Hey,
I like Evo's tweet.
learn to code, libtards. What's your problem? Is that what you're telling fucking retired miners at the age of 60 to do not that long ago? Come on.
Yeah, dude, I like Evo's tweet. Freedom is the oxygen of the soul. And there's this fucking guy taming the giant bluebird.
Bro.
So, okay, this guy fucking posted. I don't know where this is from, but I'm pregnant, but my husband doesn't know that he's not the dad. What do I do? Nothing wrong in that,
Get a
as few
divorce.
people said. It is your body and completely your wish whom to allow to touch your body. Being your husband, he will have the responsibility to take care of your child, even if he is aware that he is not the dad. Nobody
not how
can
it works.
question you, and the law is there. It actually does. Nobody can question you, and the law is there to support you, which is fucking true. First of all, as a precaution, frame some false case against your husband so that if he plans to move legally, you can counter it with this. Physical torture, mental torture, dowry harassment, and there are many more ways you can lock him from his activities. Contact any female lawyer and make sure she's a feminist so she can help you more sincerely. If he act more smart, then go
This
for
is
divorce
true.
and claim good alimony and maintenance
is
so that he
true.
can't marry again with his
God.
financial capability. You can live happily with your child and your lover, or you can just live with your child. Being a feminist, I wish you all success for your fight against the men. Can't imagine why some dudes hate women.
That is true. That whole thing you just read is 100% true. Like I've looked into the fucking laws, dude. Like that shit is true.
Yep, it's called assumed paternity.
Seriously, man.
If
it's so
you don't
fucking funny,
if you
but
don't
at the
contest
same time, it's
paternity
real.
within, so it's usually like 2, 3, maybe 6 months after the child is born, then
Jax,
you are
the-
legally on the
Oh,
hook for
gotcha.
the rest of their life. And
yes.
in many
Mhm.
states, it is illegal to get a paternity test without the consent of the mother, which at that point,
Dude.
you ask for a paternity
insane.
test, and if she says no, then okay, we're divorced then, and
Jax.
bye.
So Jax, the thing that Pete just read. There's a reason why incels and MGTOW exist.
Yup.
I'm not sure if you were here for this earlier, Jax, on my spiel on this, but there's a reason why like there's an extreme and there's always an opposing extreme. This is one of those examples. Women could literally get fucked by another dude, have a kid, and make the current residing husband
Hoes
or
ain't loyal.
current fiance that's loyal to them take care of that kid and make them believe that, and it's okay to make them believe that's their kid, even though it's not, and to trick them for like, in some states, it's less than 6 months.
Yep. Which, by the way, if a guy tried to do that to a woman, it would be called rape.
Yeah,
Well,
this
it's
is
not
why.
possible for a man to do
And
it because
yeah, and this is why
It could
when-
be. You could like you could swap sperm samples. You know, you could be going in for for in
For an
vitro or something, and you could have
insemination or
some
some shit,
you could have
Oh,
some
yeah,
other
yeah, but
guy.
I'm just saying, like,
You could take a condom that's got some other guy's splooge in it and turn it inside out and fuck her with it. So like there are ways to do it, but the point is
oh yeah, yeah.
is that
Oh, yeah.
if it were a thing that could happen like readily or something, and it happened to a woman, like feminists would call it rape if a guy lies to a woman when trying to sleep with her about like his fucking job or his fucking how much money he makes or fucking some shit like that.
Dude, they
Like, but
call
this shit-
masturbation psychic rape, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, or eye rape, right? You look at a woman in the wrong way and it's eye rape.
And I fucked the shit out of her.
Oh, I'll eye fuck the shit out of her, that's for sure. Christina Buttons,
Way
breaking. A
precious.
Florida Board of Medicine committee voted to ban pediatric, quote, gender-affirming care statewide. The rule would prohibit trans-identified minors from receiving puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries.
Yes, Jax.
Yes.
Go Florida.
I so want to move there, bro. I am so moving to Florida.
Wasn't it
I
Texas?
would move, dude. I would move to Florida if it wasn't for all the goddamn hurricanes. Like they have so many fucking storms that go through there, dude. I'm just like, I'm thinking about Texas actually. Like I'm actually thinking about Texas. Like I might actually do Texas over Florida.
This is why I laugh when someone
Do
was
what?
like crying about this one tweet because the store Publix they sell this cake that looks like it's Florida with a hurricane like passing through, and
Yeah.
these people are like they lost their minds, or the company only cares about money. I'm like, you're not Floridian, you won't get it.
Dude, this
You're
guy.
not Floridian, you won't get it. People do hurricane parties. Like they don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. They do a fucking barbecue in the middle of a hurricane. They don't give a shit.
My-
We don't
my-
give a fuck.
My 8-year-old daughter learned about Elon Musk on Twitter today. Some of the boys at school were talking about it. At dinner, she said, "Fascism is the swan song of the oligarch, Daddy. I will
Never
take
said
shit that didn't happen for 500, Alex."
Never said that. Another one of those woke
I feel
4-year-old nieces.
like- I feel like that one's obviously a shit.
Of all the
I feel like
shit
that
that
was
never
obviously
happened,
bitch.
this never happened the mostest.
Ugh.
But Dixon read the article is true. I need to have that as a receipt, dude. I told you.
Dude,
you
if
can
she
record,
can say the word
you can
oligarchy
re-
at 4,
you can record. You can record the fucking stream. I told you you can. You got my permission. Go back
Okay,
to where,
if it's-
where Pete was.
No,
re-
he
re-
wanted
reciting
no,
some
he
shit.
wanted the
You can go.
article. No, he wants the article.
Oh.
He wants the article to read for himself. No, like
Which
Oh, we
what
can just
what
probably
Another-
post it on.
what
we-
article is he talking about?
I guess the one you just
The
read.
one I was
or-
talking. Well, I have no. It's not an
Not the
article.
oligarchy. Not the oligarchy.
Yeah,
one
I know
that
what you're
prior
talking.
to
It's
that.
not an article
Yeah.
though. It was just a fucking picture of a post on some thing. It's on Twitter, but it's a picture of a post on a different social media site. I will get.
Right.
Oh, it's Quora. Okay, I will send Brem the picture, and he can send.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, he can send
Jax.
you the
But
picture.
I just want to say, like all this shit that men had to deal with, and this is why anytime I see women complaining, oh,
Oh
they're
yeah,
taking your rights
you can
away,
get
I don't
fucked.
give a shit.
Nope.
They're not taking your rights away, and even if they are, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're just
I
terrified
honestly,
that you might actually only have the same rights as a man might.
oh my god, how
Only
Yep.
the same.
terrifying!
Yes,
There
it
you go,
is.
More
Jack.
rights?
Listening
It
to you.
is terrifying for them. Welcome to first time.
I'm going to pee.
I'm gonna send it
later.
to you in.
Be right back.
Wait, what the fuck? Cannot be playing. What the fuck? Okay, no. I'm gonna send this to you. Copy
Oh,
image.
I cannot tell if this bitch is being
Oh, I
sorry.
can't.
What?
Elon Musk's annexation of Twitter is the most terrifying development in recent history. Only a fascist would seek to impose free speech on humanity. I legit that's Poe's law right there. I legit
That's-
cannot tell if that's fucking satire or not.
Right.
That
What up? Oh, what up, Levon?
you can't
Wait, is that Levon
Eva-
Kaysen?
It is Levon. The real Levon
Eva-
Kaysen is in the house.
Levon Kaysen! What up, dude?
Levon, we actually talked about the Bayonetta voice actress thing last week because some more shit came out about that. I don't know if you know, because in the beginning she claimed that she was only getting $4,000, and that
we
was
found out
it.
bullshit.
And so what ended up being the case was it was going to be $4,000 each session for a total of four, or with a total of 4 sessions. I believe it was either 4 or 5. I think it was 4. So $16,000, and her contract included things like residuals and stuff. He says suprem. So yeah, like it was total horseshit what she fucking was trying to pull on everybody, and her contract was not only very standard but like extremely generous as far as contracts of that sort go. So yeah, she's a twat, and she's gonna get replaced probably, and fuck her.
Yeah, they found holes in her argument, dude. Like there's other people that talked to her, and she said that she didn't want to revisit this because it wasn't going to do her any good.
Yeah, she tried to hide, or like
She wanted to move
tried to
on
delete
from this,
posts
and it
and
was
fucking-
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
dude, that's why you had to go back to your original post and edit
it's like,
that
no,
shit,
you just
right?
got caught, and you don't want to
Clown
fucking
ass
admit that you
bitch.
got fucking caught.
Who got caught?
The voice actress from Bayonetta.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, to be fair,
the
initially,
fucking lied. The bitch lied. Yeah.
if what she said initially was true, that would have been fucked. But
Yeah,
considering that she's just lied about it completely,
but she
you
should
know.
have. Yeah,
yeah.
it's something, right? Like,
Like it's one thing if like they only want to give me 4,000 for that, but it's like 4,000 a session's not bad at all. Like,
Well, especially with residuals.
yeah.
Like
Well, I
that's,
mean, even 4,000 just by itself. I guess because at that point she's experienced 4,000 would be kind of a slap in the face. But with residuals, it's so much more money.
Yeah, but she's getting more though. She was
I
offering more though.
I agree with Lex Friedman here. Twitter team should be about great engineering, not activism. I agree.
I don't know what you mean, bro. It's all about the activism.
I
motherfucker.
100% agree with my guy, dude. Like,
I agree too.
cause that's the thing. Like, everybody thinks that these guys are victims that got fired, right? The lead CEO that was left in the place of Dickhead, the Indian girl, she was fired on Joe Rogan's podcast today.
That was funny as shit.
She acted like a goddamn victim. And I'm like, bro, you are not a victim in this at all. You helped perpetuate literal fascism and being a fucking Nazi and what people were thinking on the left.
I mean, she is Indian.
well,
So.
no,
Like, you were pushing
Brem,
everything that the left
Brem.
was pushing, and you were literally censoring the
Brem,
right. Like,
hey, she was a victim of her own fucking bullshit.
true.
Yeah, she was a victim, but she brought it all on herself. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for
just
you
thought-
at all.
Done found out.
That's the thing, right? Like, and this is what I said. I've said this before. I don't give a fuck if you want to censor freedom of speech. If you censor freedom of speech, you do it across the fucking board and you do it evenly. That has been my bitch about this the entire time. Is it just been the censor, but the fact that if you're gonna censor, do it on an equal fucking basis. Don't sit there and prop up the left and make the right look like the lesser of the fucking the lesser of the groups, right? Like they're the most illogical, they're the most uneducated. And that's exactly what Twitter's been doing forever now. Is they've been propping up one to overlap the other. And that's dude, we talked about this at the beginning. Fucking Star Wars guy. Fucking he lost over 6,000 people within the first couple of hours that Elon took over. And Pete, you said somebody else gained how many followers as a conservative?
I can't
or
remember.
A Republican? But like they gained
It's not just one though.
thousands,
Yeah,
right?
it's tons of them, and they are gaining tens, hundreds of thousands of followers. Just bam, right like that. Oh, and getting more engagement too, because like Biden's tweets all of a sudden can't fucking muster up a dozen likes. Magical how that fucking happens.
Well, I was gonna say part of it's because people aren't scared to fucking actually react now instead of the bots reacting.
Well,
to
yeah.
everything.
Well, and that's the shit.
And
that's
like I said, and fucking Elon is just like he yeeted all these motherfuckers who were propping up these cocksuckers.
Oh yeah.
And
that's the shit, right? Like, and these motherfuckers were putting out what groups on fucking Twitter, and they were okay with it. Maps. Everybody remembers what a map is.
Oh yeah.
We remember what Lambda was. How long did it take Lambda to fucking get banned off of Twitter?
Nambla.
Or Lambla, whatever the fuck it's called.
Nambla.
Oh, Nambla. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Nambla.
Yep.
Those motherfuckers,
I haven't heard from
these
them for a while.
groups, dude, have taken forever to get off of Twitter. For a long ass time. And why? Because they were left leaning. We gotta do it for the sake of the party. How many times have we heard that, Pete? We have to do it for the sake of the party. It doesn't matter what the problem is with those people. Those people are part of the party. We should protect them.
Whoa. Holy shit.
What?
So yeah, the election was totally the most fair and free election to ever happen in the history of fucking elections ever on the planet, guys. Zuckerberg's Meta was just fined $24 million for 844 campaign finance violations.
Wait,
what?
how much?
He was fined $24 million for 844 campaign finance violations.
844 campaign
Finance violations. Yep.
Finance violations, Jax. I want you. That is coming from the left, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, when this happened to fucking Dinesh D'Souza, when he got like fucking a couple $1,000 more than the max allowable donation for, for a single person, he got fucking crucified, arrested, tried, sentenced, banned from public office, all over. Like it was seriously, it was like a couple $100 or something. Like instead of 10,000, the guy gave him, $10,000 and 500 or something instead of 10,000,
Right.
which was the maximum allowable donation from a single person. Whereas fucking this shit happens, Zuckerberg just gets fined. I'm sure nothing is going to happen to the fucking candidates that those 844 campaign finance violations went to. Like, ugh.
I mean, to be fair,
Those 844 campaign finance violations could be any amount, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question though. Like, do they list who all was involved, or did they just?
No, it's just somebody that tweeted breaking news, and then that sentence. They didn't give any details.
The only time a violation is ever categorized in a violation is if it was Trump. I'm just saying. If it's a Republican conservative that somebody likes, you damn right they would be chronologically in order and everything, right? Like the whole 9 yards would be there. On the left, it has always been a generalized number, because this isn't the first time this has happened.
Yep.
In social media. This has happened other times as well. Just not that high. Actually, that was actually really high. That's a really high number. But when what was it? Fucking, I think it was YouTube that was under the first time around, if I remember correctly, for the left. It was the same situation. They were just generalized number. Person was made to pay it. That was it. That was just swept. Like I said, if it's on the right, we will get fucking categorized numbers, names,
Yep.
fucking
Dollar
addresses,
amounts.
phone numbers. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. It's so ridiculous. Facebook may be in jeopardy if Meta dies and the finance ends up being plummeted into nothingness. No, Zuckerberg has a lot of
Meta
connections.
is gonna die. They have 38 active users. And I'm not exaggerating. That's not hyperbole. That's not a joke.
Facebook does die.
That's not fucking me making
no.
38 active users on Meta. There was
But we
something like
both know Zuckerberg's got like money upon money, so he could force.
Yeah, but
probably
he's
force
not
this.
gonna throw away his money on something that's not working and nobody's looking into.
well, he already did, but
No, but what I'm saying is like he's not gonna keep it going.
we'll
on
have to
for
see.
a super
Let's
long
see how long he tries to keep that shit up before he finally gives the fuck up. 'Cause so far he's already oh god, I can't remember the dollar amount that he's dumped into that and the dollar
I know
amount
there's
that
a
a bunch
ton.
of
He's gonna wanna
companies
make
have
it
dumped
work, but-
into
Dude,
it.
Facebook gaming, how much money did he dump into that shit?
I mean, to be
Rough.
fair, people don't want to use that because their actual names are accompanied with it. You know what I mean?
Dude, his I remember the creators what was it, the creators investment thing that he was doing. He was matching dollar per dollar for every partner he had for like 2 or 3 years or some shit like that. It was some crazy shit. So every time you donated $1 to your buddy and they say have like, I don't know, 20 people watching them and they were donating, he would match that donation and do a 100% payout. So he wouldn't even take his cut. He was literally
Well, he was trying to get
giving
people
money
in.
away.
Yeah, he was trying to get people in. He's trying to get a Twitch style thing going.
And it didn't work because
Could've.
his codec was garbage, right? His codec was trash. You were like, yeah, 1080/60. He's like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. You go look back at your playback, and it was garbage quality. It was shit. All right. Secondly, his chat shit sucked. You had to do a new key every fucking stream to make sure your chat was going to come up in your stream. That was garbage. That was hard garbage. The moment Facebook did anything on their site, like any slight update, guess what happened? If you were on the front page and you were doing well, guess what? You just got booted the fuck off because your shit got disconnected. Like this, I mean, I get what he was trying to do. I'm not saying what he was trying to do was all that bad because that was a lot of money to be given away.
To be fair, netcoding can be a bitch if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yes,
He's
it can,
got
but
money, though.
he's
No,
got
what I'm
money
saying is
to
he
hire coders and
obviously
yeah.
Put that people who didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yes, he did.
I think, yeah, dude. I think he went by the, honestly, this is where I think he fucked up, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and invest into the LGBTQI community, and be like the first people that are coders that come up to me and they want a job, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to them. I think he was going into the diversity hire thing.
K-Doll.
For the sake of,
I don't think that happened. I think he just tried to go through his own company and put people that didn't know what the fuck.
K-Doll's hilarious, dude.
No, yeah, K-Doll. If liberals don't like Elon Musk taking over Twitter, then maybe they should just build their own social media platform.
Yeah. Yep.
Levon, no, we are not trying the metaverse. That is never gonna happen. Even if I don't even have a VR set
If
or
I try the
anything like that.
metaverse,
But
dude, I'm gonna be on my Quest like 30, and I'm gonna be like topless in my, my avatar. I'm gonna like twerk my nipples and shit.
yeah, once they got full dive and I can have my fucking AI
They're
waifu
working on
fucking
full
suck
dive.
my dick and I can actually feel it, like then maybe I will try. I probably won't still try meta, but I will try something similar. But yeah, until that's the case, nah.
They're
Yo,
working on
guys.
full dive though.
It is getting hella late for me. I do have to.
Till I
keep
can
going.
fucking push my 20-inch cock through my chick's ass all the way out through her mouth in the fucking metaverse, I ain't fucking going on that shit.
Well, Jax, at least you'll have your freedom of speech if you do decide you ever want to come back to Twitter, because Elon isn't just going to go after everybody. In fact, he's going and he's unbanning a bunch of accounts for minuscule bans and
Yeah, anybody that got
shit
banned
that,
unfairly.
got banned unfairly. He's going to go back and make them right.
I got
I
banned
believe,
unfairly, but I don't care if he doesn't restore my account.
I think who was it that got banned? The guy that does the undercover shit, who's been catching fucking lefties and
Meadows?
CNN reporters and all them saying.
fucking, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I think he already got unbanned, and same with Gays Against Groomers and Libs of
There's
TikTok.
Lives on TikTok.
Yeah,
Gays
yeah.
Against Groomers, and
Veritas, Project Veritas. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Project
Project
Veritas is already unbanned.
What you mean the number one
Number one investigative
conspiracy
reporting
theory?
journalist on the planet?
Bro, they're just a conspiracy theory group. What are you talking about?
No,
According to
no,
Twitter,
yeah,
that's
it's
all they
not like
were,
they've
right?
got people actually saying shit, fucking, in their own words.
Recorded
Yep, caught
in
in
fucking
4K.
HD, by the way.
Yep.
I'll be seeing you on Saturday if you're on by then, so that we can speak to ZTP. Okay,
Oh
dude, whatever.
shit!
Like,
Yeah, we've almost been going for 4 hours.
yeah, I gotta get off of here, go take a
Yeah.
shower, go
Well,
to bed.
all
so.
right. Thanks everybody for watching. Smash the like chain
Praise
because
Musk.
she's a dirty hoe. Hit subscribe because she's into that shit.
Musk is gonna be the new daddy.
Musk is daddy. Musk is bae. Elon Chan save us all. We'll see y'all next week.